To the right.
Here we go. Geneva running that wing T like a well-oiled machine.
Listen, this is probably play number, I would say 12 for Geneva.
At least.
They started at their own 20-yard line. They are, looks like, about on the Madison 20-yard line. Right now it is 3rd and 3, 7:08 left in the first quarter.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Geneva's one of those
teams.
Thank
you, Andrew, for letting us know you could see and hear everything. We were having a couple issues going the other way, so we went this route. So bear with us. We're all new to this. But this is Geneva. Let's see. Geneva to the left. Looks like Charlie Taylor in for. Looks like they stop him about that 9-yard line and gives Geneva the first down. Let me just check over here. We'll do a quick
first and goal. Eagles at the 6-yard line.
First and goal, Eagles, 6-yard line.
Mars Gassa on the stop.
Hey, Tim, thanks for joining us.
Geneva's knocking on the door, trying to get into that end zone.
Yeah.
6:26 in the first quarter.
Away. Looks like Scabona left.
Scabona's going to get in there.
Shoulder touchdown.
That's
Geneva.
That's a big touchdown.
Touchdown Geneva.
Ben Scabona's going to be a problem for these people all game.
Listen, I don't think they passed it once that series, did they?
No, and that's he's a problem without even passing the ball. I mean, how many 6'5" quarterbacks with a cannon on their shoulder do you know that run the ball that much? Because I don't.
Yes. Scabona with the Geneva Eagles' first touchdown of the season. Now, Chip, I think, was talking about his extra point guy. Let's check it out here.
This is a kid, I believe they got him off the soccer team.
Oh.
He's going to kick it, and it's good.
Oh, that was good.
It's good.
Hey, that was good from about 40.
Yeah.
I mean, he booted that ball.
Boy's got a bit of a foot, doesn't he? Listen, guys, when I'm calling this game tonight, please let me know if my sound gets out of control. Because as I've said on numerous occasions, I tend to get loud.
Excellent snap by Frederick.
Now, I don't know. Did we find out what Madison runs? Are they wing T as well?
I have absolutely no idea, but we're going to find out right now. And guys, everybody watching, we're going to do our very best
to call names out.
But we can't have paper out here because it's wet and disgusting. So, it's on a phone, and we're doing what we can. But anyway, all of the people watching, we want to tell you thank you for tuning in.
7-0 Geneva, first quarter, 6.
And also we want to remind you that tomorrow we will be covering the Lakeside West Geauga game.
Grab some snacks, as well as 50-50 raffle tickets.
Also, we're doing it through Facebook Live. We had a few issues. This may cut out at an hour and a half in.
Ryan is hell-bent on making sure he can Zoom.
Hey. I like it. I want everyone to see what's going on.
So
let us know how the image quality is.
Kick the ball to see if Madison can come back off that score. I can tell you one thing. Geneva doesn't look like they broke a sweat on that first drive. That looked like business as usual to me.
And the kick. A little bit of a dud to the left.
What do we got here?
Brought it out to about the 45-yard line.
Looks like Geneva might have been playing the fumble game there, hoping that the rain was gonna make that ball a little bit unsure. Either that or somebody lay the wood on him.
See, get any good comments in the comment box? Nope, nothing yet. I think it may have messed it up.
What?
Messed up the comment. Well, to see the comments, but I can't.
Please wear your mask. You will not be asked to put it on. You will be asked to leave. So please wear your mask.
Geneva making sure that all their fans are wearing their masks and following the protocols because they want football to continue.
Looks like timeout, Geneva.
Timeout, Eagles.
Yeah.
This is really where the question is going to be for Geneva, I think, this year.
The Geneva Athletic Boosters.
Just want to thank everyone for joining us in there. Again, we are 6:15 left in the first quarter. Geneva 7, Madison 0. As you guys all know, this is the rivalry game that we've all been wanting to see. It's going to be a great game. The JV for Geneva, if I recall.
Yeah, they actually played them earlier this week and beat Geneva.
Right, JV for Geneva. Geneva beat Madison.
Geneva beat Madison. Yeah,
Geneva's JV beat Madison 33-3. So it's going to be an interesting game. they've always had, the quote unquote bad blood, if you want to call it.
Yeah, I mean, you've got
schools,
well, when you've got
bordering
kids that
County.
live that close to each other's school district, you're fighting for some of these athletes. So
Absolutely.
it's interesting here. Sometimes Geneva's up, sometimes Madison's up.
Yep.
Over the last couple of years, Geneva's been up, and they've been taking advantage of it.
Get you back to the game. Timeout is over. I'm going to do a little zoom in if you don't mind, Sammy.
I will tell you one thing is we got the pleasure to meet some of these players and the coaches earlier this year, and Geneva's just got a great bunch of kids. Great bunch of kids out there.
Like
defense has been the question, though. That was one of the worries.
Right.
So Madison's going to bring up with a big play right out the gate.
Say about a 10 to 12-yard game. Again, where we're at, it's a little difficult, but we're going to call it anyways because we love doing this for you guys.
So it looks like what they get about 6 yards on that play.
No, it was the first.
No, first time. Oh yeah, that's a lot more than 6 yards.
No, you are right.
There it is, 6 yards.
6, yeah.
I just want to point that out there that I was right. I'm the Tony Romo here. Don't let anybody tell you different.
Madison sets up.
Madison going in motion
right,
here.
Or left, I'm sorry, cuts it up.
I'll tell you what, he finds the hole, but they shut that hole down immediately.
Havens on the carry.
Got the 4 yards he needed, though. I don't know, Ryan. What do you think? You think you're going to see the ball get in the air once tonight?
No, not at all. Not at all. You might see something come out of the blue, but nothing's going to go flying tonight. The winds are gusting about, 5-10 miles an hour, but it's pretty wet down there on that field.
I'll tell you what, though.
Madison. Oh, there it is.
Go.
Talk too soon.
Oh, Madison running what looks to be a trick play because they passed it.
Got him again.
It's an absolutely, temperature-wise, it's gorgeous for football tonight. You cannot beat this. See what we got going out here on the field. One of the interesting things I was wondering about that, the beanbag thing that you were talking about before, Ryan, is it going to slow the game down?
Right.
Here we go, Madison handing the ball off again. This kid is kid's going to rattle off about 8 yards on that. And those of you watching, I apologize. I don't know any Madison names. Again, we don't have the rosters yet.
You barely know the Geneva names.
Yeah. Tomorrow we'll have a much better, much better commentary because we'll have some rosters and we're just a little bit more familiar with. But we hope that changes because this is one of, I think, 3 games that we're covering here this year. Madison going to throw the ball. That's going to bounce into his hands. Unfortunately, this is not. Unfortunately, this is football, not basketball, so that is not going to count.
Nope.
Second down, 10.
Hey, we're also, just so you guys know, we're doing this. There's quite a few fans in the stands, to be honest with you. We'll be paying over.
Got 2nd and 5 for Madison.
But let me bring it. Quite a few fans in the stands, but there's a lot of parents or grandparents that can't make it. So if you know anyone,
I'll tell you what, they were
Geneva Eagles.
They were tough at the door.
Streaks. Yeah, they were. Madison Blue Streaks. Let them know that we're broadcasting it live. Send it out there for them.
So Madison in the gun here.
Yeah.
2 wide receiver. Am I missing one? Nope. Looks like 2 wide receiver.
Motion. Yeah, timeout, Madison.
There we go. They're trying to get them Eagles to jump off, but those Eagles aren't going anywhere.
Yep. Timeout. But yeah, take a look at the fans. There's quite a few people over on the Geneva Eagle side. They got it split up. You got to be on every other bench. Really good. Really nice to see that. They're wearing. It looks like, from what I can tell, everyone's wearing their masks.
They've made one announcement, and that announcement was wear a mask or go home.
21 programs available.
Let's see me and Sammy for a minute.
For college and career.
So, welcome to the stream, guys. Again, anyone that's watching, this is the Geneva Eagles versus the Madison Blue Streaks.
Yeah, we want to thank you guys for spending your Friday evening with us.
Currently 5:25 left in the first quarter. It's 2nd and 10. The Geneva Eagles have the lead at 7-0 right now. So
yeah, Geneva moving that ball very easily, very easily. Defense seems to be struggling a little bit, which was an issue when we talked to Coach Schwarber as well as his other coaching staff. They felt confident in their defense, but Madison moves the ball.
Sure did.
So this
Madison
could be
down 80 yards.
Yes, they did.
I won't say on the back of Mr. Sorber, but I'm sorry, Scabona.
Scabona.
But
I would say almost on the back of
big,
Scabona.
Big point to help with that. All right, let's get you back to the game here.
Yeah, the big QB out there running like a running back. That's something you don't see too often. Madison going to go in the gun. They got 2 wide receivers out.
2 wide. It looks like sweep to the left.
They're going to keep handing off to that guy.
McCord on the right side.
And they're going to shut that down.
Like
one of the other things, too, about Geneva is their defensive ends are actually you got Taylor and Scabona on the defensive end. So you got the freight train and the tall guy on the ends.
Yeah, Scabona is, what, 6'5". Very big kid, very naturally athletic. Charlie Taylor himself is about 6'2". Chip Sorber did say that he does have quite a few D1 schools looking at him. So.
Yeah, I mean, they should be. The kid's like a Mack truck in the backfield.
Looks like it is 3rd and 10 at the Geneva 34-yard line. Let's see if Geneva can stop them. Another run up the middle.
McCord on the draw.
Looks like they're going to be, short. 4th down, 6 to go. Let's see what the Madison Blue Streaks do here because I don't know what kind of kicker they have
for the Blue Streaks.
But
well, I'll tell you what, with this wind, and this moist environment, I don't know that too much kicking's going to be happening.
I will say the wind did pick up. Looks like they are going for it. No? What's happening here? Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live here at Spire.
Sweep to the left. Looking
quarterback's going to throw the ball, and that's a nice little catch.
Nice.
That's a heck of a catch, especially in this weather. That's a heck of a catch.
That was a good. Yeah, he threw that ball right on the money. I'll tell you. I can't imagine Sorber's over there complimenting anyone right now.
No,
human. Again, this is the honestly. This was this is the rivalry game of the week. I'll tell you. This has been a pretty hopped up game for the past 3 weeks with Geneva versus Madison.
For the past 3 years.
Yeah. Here we go. Motion right. Looks like false start on the encroachment on the defense.
Geneva getting a little bit overzealous here. And you know what, Ryan? And I'm sure you remember as well. This is when it gets nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
When you can see the shadow of the field goal post on your back, you know it's time to play the game. And you know, these kids, this is the first game of the year, and in a year that we didn't know if we'd have football.
Yeah, they're knocking a lot of rust off right now. Honestly, most of these kids have been doing camps and everything, but with COVID and everything that's been going on, they haven't really been able to practice what you would expect most high schools to be able to practice, in that way. So a lot of times this is, they got the scrimmage last week, but that was really about it. All right, let's get a little zoom action here, Sam. Thank all 30 of you guys out there.
Madison going under center.
Under center.
In here on the 16-yard line. They're going to give it to the running back. He's going to rumble ahead for about
2-3 yards, 4 or 5.
I was going to say probably about 4 or 5 yards.
No,
looks like it's about 4 yards, so it's 2nd and 1.
Yeah, I'm the one with the bad eye. You're going to be calling this stuff.
Shout out to, so we got Madison. They're going to be in the gun here.
Yeah,
I think they're going at this wide receiver right here.
Geneva 16.
I think you're going to see a touchdown pass attempt right here, right in front of us. Nope. Running back's going to rumble that in. Does he get in?
About a yard shy. Tell you what, Madison's knocking on the ground.
As I've said before, folks, I am not Tony Romo. I am going to call a lot of plays wrong. Get ready.
Yep.
Just be happy I'm not your team's defensive coordinator.
See, I'm expecting a little bit of a goal.
Madison on the 1-yard line. First and goal.
Try to plug this right up the middle. We'll see. The snap. Right up the middle. There it is. Stopped them.
Geneva said not today.
Actually, probably lost a yard, I'll bet, on that play.
By Grzinski, loss of 1.
Yep.
Matt Grzinski, who was our senior of the day last week, I believe.
Yep. Getting in there, Matt.
With a big stop. Matt Grzinski, a big kid. Good luck trying to run past him. Number 71. Look at that defensive line on Geneva, man.
Yeah, big
How do you?
boys.
I'm surprised that they're getting any yards on them.
Well, Scabona's playing DN. Matt Taylor's playing DN on the left. Scabona on the right.
So you got Scabona,
Krasinski up
Charlie
front.
Taylor, and Big Mac
Or,
Krasinski.
yeah, Charlie Taylor. What did I say?
Matt.
Matt Taylor.
All right, Madison
see.
going under center here.
Watch it.
No, they're not. They're in the gun. They're in the gun.
In the gun. Wide receiver set out to the right.
They're tight,
double right.
He's
Keeper,
running that. Is he going to get in?
Cuts
Yes,
out.
he is. Wide
Touchdown.
open. So Madison answers right back with a touchdown of their own.
Great. Hey, I'll tell you what. That was a great read by that quarterback. 'Cause
Yes,
where
it
he was
was.
going, there was nothing. He just cut it left and found the opening.
Well, if you saw what they did is they came down, they sealed Scabona on the end,
Did they?
out on the outside.
Sorry, I'm recording. I can't watch everything. Let's see what kind of kicker Madison has.
So Madison's celebrating, but you still got to make that kick. It is 7-6 right now.
Let's see. Madison with the kick. Snap, down, up.
And it's good.
It's good.
So we got a
Good.
tie ball game here,
Like-
folks.
7-7.
And for those of you guys wondering, I think maybe that's what people are talking about the Lakeside game.
Lakeside.
Lakeside and West Geauga are going to kick off tomorrow at 7 o'clock. We will be covering that game as well.
Yeah, so Lakeside, Geneva, 7 o'clock tomorrow. We'll be going live from the Dragon's Lair.
That's right, baby.
Quote unquote. Should be a good game. They did push it with the thought was that there was going to be lightning, so that's why they canceled the game for tonight. But we will be going live there tomorrow at 7 p.m.
I mean, it worked to our benefit.
Yeah, we got to cover 2 games.
We
this
get to
week,
cover
so
2 great games this week, and then next week we get to cover 2 games again.
2 games again. Next week will be who do we have on Friday night?
We have St. John, St. John going against.
No, Fairpoint. Yeah,
No.
we'll tell you later.
Yeah.
We're gonna screw this up. But anyways,
You got. So we're going to cover the
games
St.
next
John
week,
game
yeah.
tomorrow,
Yeah.
and then we're going to cover the
No, Lakeside's tomorrow. St. John and I think Edgewood.
and yeah, we'll have to
Somewhat.
look.
We'll look. Maybe if Tom's watching, he could help us out and let everyone know.
I can't remember the 2 games. I know we're covering two next week, and we're covering 2 next. The following week.
For the Blue Streak.
Rocco has guest analysis.
Coach Passanen, did Conneaut end up playing tonight? Madison with a kick. That's going to bounce. Uh-oh. Okay. He got a little bit of shuffle feet
Down
syndrome
about
back
the-
there.
Dylan Hamilton returns the kick.
Dylan Hamilton with the 20.
All I can think-
5-yard return.
All I can think about, and you know what? Coach Corlew's over there on the sideline. I bet you he's saying, quit shuffling your feet and
Yep.
get up the field.
Let's see, can we find Corlew while we wait?
He might be in the box.
I wouldn't blame him. It's raining. Why wouldn't he be? I'd be in the box too. All right, so the Geneva Eagles.
So
take
Geneva
over.
going to try and
First and 10 on their own 26.
see if they can't rumble down the field like they did the first time. We got 2 minutes left in the first quarter. That lets you know how much running is going on here.
Right up
Here we go.
Charlie Taylor up the middle.
Charlie Taylor seems to be the focal point on that defense. Every time he touches the ball, they get to him. He reminds me of the Juggernaut. He gets a little bit of momentum. You can call it quits there, brother, because you're not tackling that kid.
Hey, Shahid, thanks for watching tonight, guys. Don't forget to share the stream, like the stream, and tell everyone, especially if you're a proud Geneva Eagle fan, that we got the stream going. Thanks, Tony. I appreciate that compliment. Geneva Eagles out there in that wing tee.
Wing T, you got big Charlie Taylor in the back. Here it comes with a motion. And it looks like Scabona going to take it on the outside, but they're ready this time.
Breaks it. One.
Yeah. Madison said you're not going to get that this time, so Geneva going to have to look other places for some yardage here. I'll tell you what, Coach Schwarber said that he is that they can pass if they need to.
Yep.
I'm wondering if I know it's early, and that's why he's a head coach, and I'm just talking about him. But I wonder if a pass isn't in the near future here, because that kid Scabona can throw the ball.
Scabona looking for the play to come in. Number 3 running.
Looks like taking a little bit more time than he'd want. 35 seconds with a running clock. Center going to get there. Are they going to get this off before the quarter?
Oh, yeah. They'll get it.
A lot going on the Madison sidelines.
You got a flag?
Delay a game on Geneva. It's got to be.
Yep. I told you, it seemed like they were taking a long time with that play.
I'm sure Chip is flipping over there right now. Wind is picking up, guys. I think it's I'll bet it's a solid 10-mile-an-hour gust right now.
Yeah.
Play game against the Eagles.
There it is.
Yeah, Madison.
On the restrooms.
Those are those little things, Sam, that happen on that first game.
That's exactly it. You got to knock the rust off. But you know what? Geneva just needs to remain calm, and they need to realize that they have athletes.
Yep.
They're in this game. You know, sometimes that's the hardest thing for high school guys to remember is that, you know, your coach can get you there, and you're as good an athlete as anybody else.
Down at 14 for the Eagles.
Shotgun set.
They got
Two
Taylor
left,
a little
two
bit
right.
wide. Are they throwing the ball here? Nope.
Right up the middle. Scabona up the middle for about a good tackle.
So what's he going to get there? About 7 yards?
But it's going to be 4th down and 9.
Yeah, should see the punt team coming out now.
They're going to let this clock down. That's going to be the first quarter. The first quarter here at Geneva and Madison at beautiful Spire. 7-7. We got a tie ball game, folks.
All tied up. Our neighbors.
7-7. It is. Geneva should be punting when we come back, but let's.
What are your thoughts on that first quarter, Rye?
It was a good fight back and forth, to be honest with you. 7-7.
Just a reminder, support the Booster Club.
Obviously, the Eagles and Madison scored, but Madison put up their first stop of the night.
Yep.
So let's see. I know Geneva's punting it, but let's see if they can answer the call, maybe get a turnover, maybe get their first stop of the night, move it back and forth. But like everyone said, you know, like we talked about,
also, as
this is a
reminder,
this is a massive rivalry game between these two schools. This is one game they've been looking forward to all year.
Athletes and cheerleaders.
Well, one of the things you worry about when you run such a run-heavy offense like this is you cannot play catch-up.
Right.
So, you know, sometimes the last defensive stop is what's going to win the game.
I think Madison took over the first quarter about 6 minutes left. So that means Geneva ate up the first 6. Madison took 6. So Geneva has to they're going to punt here, but they really need to get the stop against Madison.
But, you know, Madison showing that they're not afraid to pass the ball.
Yep.
You know, Geneva not yet with one single pass attempt. That I understand the wing tee, but at some point, sometimes you got to put the ball in the air.
For the Eagles.
And not in a punt.
Is, back around the, looks like 35-yard line.
Start of the second quarter. Uh-oh, we got a punt going right
shank.
out.
Yep.
What's that, about a
18-yard
punt?
I'm not sure.
Goes out of bounds.
It will be where the rest stops.
I'm going to say, boy, if he's giving them that spot, that's a nice spot.
Yeah, they gave him a good spot. Just an opinion of 4-4.
That is a generous spot.
That is.
Yeah, we're here for a 4-4-0 and goal.
First and 10, Madison.
Android. That's 10.
34
I think something like that, but yeah, it looks like Madison takes over at, what do they say?
Madison's going to take over at the 34-yard line.
11:54 left in the second quarter. I thank everyone for joining us. It's still 7-7 tie ball game. Geneva just.
So Madison has a big stop after a pretty successful first time with the ball. We got a stoppage in play here.
Not sure exactly what's going on.
In today's football, I have no idea what this call could be.
Sure. Having a little conversation down there, it looks like.
I mean, it could be your kids are too close on the sideline. It's probably something goofy like that. Anyway, you got Madison back in the gun. Little number 20, who's been running all over the place.
Set, snap.
There it goes again, and they're going to throw a little pass right out the gate. And that's all right.
Good
Madison
open field tackle.
It. That's a good tackle.
Great open field tackle.
That's complete to Haven.
So number 20 is Austin McCourt for Madison. That's the one who's been chunking up the yardage.
Look at Sammy just getting the roster down.
Actually, I got to send a shout out to our good man Tom because he sent me the roster.
Yep. Joe Rich says he's got his popcorn. No, we can't get any closer. It gets a little blurry, Coach. Put your glasses on.
I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. We're at the Geneva and Madison game.
Handoff right, cuts it back up the middle.
Has been
number 2 with the tackle.
He has been gouging Geneva all night. They have had a real trouble stopping that kid.
Check that, Dylan Hamilton on the tackle.
Check it. He said,
Coach Shimsky is up there just pulling his hair out right now.
Go down and 1 for Madison.
For those of you who don't remember, we did have Coach Sorber and the defensive coordinator, Coach Shimsky, on the show. Madison back in the gun. Geneva look like they're bringing it this time.
Hand off
little blitz in the court. Look at them. We got a flag on the play.
In the backfield. It's going to be an interesting call.
But there is a flag.
We got holding on the offense. So that run is going to be for nothing.
Nothing. The best kind of runs.
Listen, when you've got when you've got those big monsters in front of you, you're trying to block. Sometimes holding is your last resort.
Thanks everyone for joining us tonight. Please don't forget to go over to our page. If you can give us a like and a follow, that would be great.
Also, subscribe to our Twitter. Our Twitter is where we've been dropping a lot of.
That way we can tweet you.
Yeah. Well, you know, our Twitter is where you're going to get those quick news hitters.
12 for Madison at their own 32-yard
So this is exactly what we were talking about, Sammy. Geneva really needs this stop.
Yeah, this is a big play for Geneva right here. It's 3rd and 12. They cannot give up a big chunk play here.
Yep.
Because I have a feeling Madison's going to go for it.
Be on their toes. Be ready for the pass here. He is in a shotgun.
They're spread a little bit wide out here too.
1 to the left. Running back to the left. Snap comes.
They have not thrown at number 12 yet tonight.
Long ball.
He's going to throw, and he's wide open.
Wide open.
Yep.
Wide open. It's that out route again. The same exact thing they ran before.
And that's a catch on the sideline. First down, Madison.
That's about a 15-yard gain.
Yep.
Maybe a little bit more.
Pass complete to the Keon.
Geneva has to be a little more prepared for that pass. I'm sure the DC down there was yelling at them to look for it. But
yeah, that's a tough game, man.
They're on 46-yard line.
Well, you know, the problem is when you only see run, it's very hard to prepare for the pass when all your athletes are run oriented.
Yep.
So, you know, corners and stuff were a question. That was a worry going into this year.
Looks like 2 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Running back set right. Snap. Pass.
Quarterback's going to throw again.
Right up the middle.
I didn't catch that. I don't know. Is that a catch?
Yeah, that was a catch.
That's complete Tweedy. Gain of about
number 2 caught that ball for about a 4 or 5 yard gain, maybe 6.
7.
Madison looks like they're going to say. Madison looks like they're going to say, "Listen, stop the pass, or we're going to keep going."
Yep. They got to be on their toes a little bit more. The D-line needs to wake up and get after that quarterback because that last pass before this one, he had all kinds of time sitting back there.
Score is 7-7, 9 minutes, 23 seconds here in the second quarter.
See, 2 wide receivers left, 1 in motion going
across,
left.
And we got a flag.
It's like encroachment maybe on the defense.
That is, boy.
Yep.
Geneva has got to stop shooting themselves in the foot.
They are.
Madison is doing a good enough job of getting those yards. Like I said, it's tough. This year's tough. You had a weird offseason, no scrimmages until the last minute, and then you're trying to put everything together. This Geneva Eagles team is a very, very talented team. So they're better than this, and I think they're going to show that.
All right, 2 wide receivers left. 1 in motion to the right.
Across.
Like hand off to the right, cutting it up. Can he cut? Oh,
that's a big hit.
What a hit. Great run, but he took a hit.
You guys didn't hear that hit, but somebody's got a headache. Yeah. I can tell you that much.
When we both say ooh at the same time, I think that's it kind of lets you know.
I don't know which one of those Geneva freight trains was coming across, but man, that kid didn't stand a chance.
Yeah.
We want to remind everybody that we will be covering the Lakeside West Geauga game tomorrow as well.
We do not know that, Coach. Oh, pass to the left.
And that's going to drop.
Pass incomplete.
Yes, Tom, he is still alive.
Third down, very short.
Tom concerned with the well-being of that player. Looks like everybody was a fan of that hit. I'm talking about that thing was a smacker.
Yes, it was. All right, Madison lining up. 8:19 left in the second quarter. It is looks like 3rd and 1 yard to go.
Madison's just marching again. Here he goes.
Oh,
and he get him.
There
there we go.
Eagles finally
Now,
got him. We just talked about it.
There is that Eagles rush that they should be getting.
Yep.
You got Scabona on one end, and you got Big Charlie Taylor on the other. That quarterback shouldn't stand a chance.
Now, here we go. You ready? 4th down. It's probably about 2 yards to go now. But
ladies and gentlemen, if you can let me know if my voice has gotten too loud. I know on the last broadcast that I squeaked a couple times because I got too loud. Please let me know.
Let's see, 4th and 5.
It's a big play, 4th and 5, and Madison is going for it. And they get him offside. That is painful. That is painful. Sorber is not going to be happy with that.
That will give Madison the first down.
That's going to give them the first down.
Listen, that's the second time this drive they stabbed themselves in their own foot.
I'm telling you, and you do not need to give Madison any more.
Listen, Madison's had this ball now for, 5 minutes? Almost 5 minutes.
Yep.
They've been shooting.
Well, you know, and to Geneva's credit, they've stopped them.
Yep.
But 2 dumb penalties, and now here we are. We're in scoring distance again, and they've got 3 shots at it, 4 shots at it.
Look at that. Trips left. Oh, one motion. Yeah, trips left. Tight end right.
McCord in the backfield.
Right. Snap. Handoff.
I knew that's where they were going. Oh.
Report the ball carrier. Taylor on the stop for the Eagles.
Charlie Taylor coming down and shutting that down immediately. You don't want to run it that way.
Gain of about 5.
Seven minutes left here in the second quarter. Madison, Geneva, 7-7 is the score. Madison marching down the field. They are in scoring distance now.
2nd and 5. 2 wide receiver right, 1 in motion, heading left.
Across, and where are they going?
Right up the middle.
Where are they going? But to McCoy. And then Geneva just swarms them. That's the way it's got to be. Well, you know what?
The only thing successful so far for Madison has been those out routes and getting outside.
That's been one of the things that I've heard from other people too. That's how you attack them is you got to pass at them. But
listen, it's 3rd.
Michael O'Brien is the quarterback, by the way. Number 6 is Michael O'Brien. Austin McCourt's the running back. Number 20.
6 from Madison, own 29. Can Geneva, for the 3rd time this set, try and get the stop?
Bring in
no mistakes.
Pass
right up the middle.
Slant, and
did he drop it?
Pass incomplete.
No, he
wow.
did. Sorry, from my vantage point. Looked
now,
like he got it.
Geneva gets one back there.
All right, so 4th and 6.
Now you got 4th and 6, and all I can hear in my head is Joe Rich screaming at the top of his lungs, "Don't jump. Don't jump."
This is true.
You can bet that Madison's going to go hard count here because they've gotten him twice already.
At this point, honestly, to 4th and 6, I don't see a run. I genuinely see a pass coming. They've passed the past couple downs. So
they got a pass here.
Let's see what happens. 4th and 6, 2 wide receivers to the left, running back
to the other side.
The snap comes. There's the pass.
And it's a screen.
Wide open.
And there it is. Did he get the 6 he needs? It looks like he did.
Yeah.
Pass is complete. McKeon. Forced out by Baker. And Francis, not for another Blue Streak first down.
You know, that's one of the things that's disappointing when you're on defense and it gets tiresome. You know, you're doing everything you can and you get them down to that 4th down and they convert it. That's a tough pill to swallow for a defense.
Sorry, guys.
Running low on battery.
Yeah, it's got half a battery life, but I'd like to be safe.
Once again. Gain of about 4. He's second down 6.
Sorry, guys. All right, we're back at it here a little bit. 2nd and 6. Madison's pass again.
And there it is. He's up in the air, and that's a nice bat down.
Deflected. That's what we need.
That's what Geneva has got to do.
No bias here. No bias.
No bias here, but we are a little bit biased to the teams that we cover.
Yep.
We apologize.
Not on purpose.
The 3rd down and 6.
I'm going to move this microphone down. It looks like my voice is getting a little bit too loud.
All right. Madison lining up. Looks like one wide receiver left, one right. Running back to the left. Sweep. Outside, cuts it up.
And we got a flag down.
There's a flag.
My money says that's a hold.
Let's see. Make the difference. Sorry, I'm just checking a few different things.
Them stop. Holding against the Blue Streaks.
Oh, it's a video feed. Okay.
Which one? Huh? Yeah, makes my life better. Well, the whole time I'm watching it, I know they can hear us, but I'm watching the video and I feel like it's just a little bit to the right, but it is because this slopes down. So let's see. 3rd and 15. Can Geneva possibly hold them to just a field goal?
I'll tell you what, if they hold them to just a field goal here, that is huge.
Yes, it is.
After that set of events, that's a big win for Geneva.
One running back to the left.
But I'll tell you what, Madison's not afraid. They're going to go right in the air here.
Here it is.
Because that's where you go, and it's in the air, and we've got an interception.
What a play.
Wow.
What a play. I'll tell you what, whoever that was.
Cole Smith in the end zone.
Cole Smith with an absolutely clutch interception.
He went up and got that ball. Let me tell you something.
You know, I was just saying that. Geneva has to prove that they can stop the pass before they're going to stop passing. I think Madison probably goes back to the run. But you don't get much bigger than that. You don't get much bigger than that when it comes to interceptions.
Shoot up 7.5 minutes and came out with nothing.
Absolutely nothing. And now you've got the king of time killers, Geneva, taking the ball.
But that's real big kudos to Geneva because guess what? They didn't stop fighting.
That's right.
They did not stop fighting. It would have been easy to give up, but kudos to Geneva.
You got what? 3 mental mistakes on that drive. They end up going with a turnover to take the ball back. That's huge. These kids never given up. Geneva in that wing T, Scabona and Taylor in the backfield. Oh, we got a pass, and they gave it to the big man. There he goes.
Look at him.
Look at him. I told you, he's like Juggernaut. When he gets going, there's not much you can do.
And about 20. Myers and Gass.
Charles Taylor with a 20-yard run. And I'm not going to call him Charles. He is Charlie Taylor. the announcer got me there. That kid's name is Charlie.
He's what, 17, 18 years old?
Yeah, that kid's name is Charlie. He is not
His
Charles
birth name is probably Charles.
Yeah, he's a grown man who's filing taxes.
All right, let's see if the Eagles can answer. They really need this. They needed that stop. That's what we were talking about.
They got the big stop. The offense has been working. So now if they can score here, Madison's got trouble.
2 wide receivers, right, one to the left. I'm sorry, right, one to the left. Snap.
And then Scabona out to Charlie. You give it to the big fella.
Just ducking that shoulder and just, yep.
Option to Taylor.
Tell you what, he didn't fall to the ground. That's all I can say.
Hey, listen, you got a truck full of gas back there. You'd be a fool not to hit the pedal to metal. You got to give that kid the ball.
Truck full of gas. Timeout, Madison.
Madison is going over there trying to figure out how they're going to stop.
Madison.
All right, guys. So, quick follow-up. 7-7 still. We are in the second quarter.
3 minutes and 49 seconds left.
3:49 seconds. 1st and 10. Geneva is on the 50-yard line. Let me tell you what, they are marching. But 3:49. They're gonna have to pick up the pace. So I think over the next couple minutes, you're gonna see the pace picked up quite a bit because they can't just chew the clock like they're.
Well, you know what? If you look at the plays that they've been running so far, it's not that jet sweep or anything like that. They're running a little bit of option out here. They're getting Scabona, who's an athlete, and Taylor, who's an athlete, and they're saying pick your poison because whoever you pick, we're going to go with the other one. That's a big defensive stop. Geneva's feeling themselves right now.
Coming to you live from Spire. Beautiful facility. But the game is about to kick back, so let's take you back to that screen. I know you like the 4-4 and go backwards, but you're welcome. Anyways, back to some live Geneva Eagles football.
It's high school football season. My favorite season of the year.
Finally cooled off a little bit. It is nice.
Geneva in the wing tee. Scabona going to take the ball and
cuts it up. Get a spot.
Number 23, is that?
Queen, the ball carrier.
Okay.
About a 4-yard gain.
That's a nice little run there.
Maybe 3.
Gain of about 5. Second down 5 for the Eagles.
That's the problem, you know. They don't seem like they're doing much, but if you're averaging 5 yards a carry,
stop by Perkins on that.
How do you stop somebody getting 5 yards a carry?
Right.
3 minutes, 18 seconds on the clock now. Scabona and Taylor in the backfield.
Let's see.
They're going on the outside. Scabona's going to take that ball and rattle off about 2 yards.
Scabona on the keeper. Gas line to stop.
Yep, just about 2 yards.
Gain of 3. It's going to be third down.
Excuse me. 3.
We're close.
Not bad for being on this angle.
All right, Lakeside. Geneva comes out.
Geneva running into the 2-minute warning coming up here soon.
Look out for maybe right up the middle. Oh, look at that!
Look at the man go. Rumble, big man, rumble.
Yeah. Look at he's just taking a whole crowd with him.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't know very many grown men that can tackle that kid. I always see my Facebook lighting up about people talking about backyard football. Good luck with that kid.
Shout out to looks to be Warren Dillaway down there on the sideline.
Yeah, local legend.
Local legend Warren Dillaway.
Our track coach from back in the day.
All right, so we're getting some close-up action. This is what I like, a little bit better clarity.
Geneva in that patented wing tee.
Charlie.
Somebody has been told to do their job.
Yes. Oh, a little bit. A sweep.
And we're going to run a sweep on the edge, and Madison going to lay a nice hit there.
Hamilton on the left side.
Let's see. That clock is ticking, guys.
We got 2-minute warning.
2-minute warning. No 2-minute warning.
Myers and Talby on the stop. Gain of about.
Oh, that must be something.
It's not in high school.
For the Eagles.
Well, why didn't you tell me?
I was mistaken myself.
Yeah, I see that. Something went wrong.
Where's Nick Billman to correct me?
Hey, Joe and April Campbell. Thanks for joining the broadcast.
We're here live at Geneva Spire.
Yeah. Don't forget, guys, to go over to 440 and Goal and give us a like if you can, and share the stream and follow us. That would be great. Let's see. Is it right up the middle?
Going up the middle.
Minute 24.
Marching. Geneva needs to hurry up. I don't think they realize how much time they have. Looks like 2nd and 3. No, third.
First down, Eagles.
Nope, sorry. First and 10. They are on their own 30-yard line.
The question now you start to wonder, are they going to score?
Oh, that's right. I forgot in high school that the clock stops when the first down.
Yes.
Sorry, guys.
We got a problem.
We fumble on the play.
Better call timeout. There's a timeout. He's calling it. Yep.
There you go.
All right, guys.
Sorber can't be happy with that.
Quick review. Not much time
already
left.
have to waste a timeout in a time short game for them.
Mm-hmm.
A minute is not a lot of time for this Geneva Eagles offense.
Concession stand, you grab some 50-50 raffle. We are going to stop selling them after halftime and draw our winner.
All right, guys. Thanks for joining us. It's Sam and Ryan coming to you live from the Spire Institute in Geneva, Ohio. We do have the Geneva Eagles versus the Madison Blue Streaks right now currently tied up, but Geneva is marching. They're knocking on the door. Only 1 minute and 9 seconds left.
It is 2nd and 12. They're on the 30-yard line, though.
Yes.
So you have to start to wonder at this point, does Geneva have enough time?
Yep.
They got 2 timeouts left.
Yep.
They're going back on the field now. It's going to be interesting to see if Charlie Taylor and Big Scabona can get them in the end zone here.
And they really need this.
I know Madison is banking on them not, because after that interception, they need something to get them back.
Get you back to the field. They say Geneva took the opening kickoff, so Madison will receive at half. Let's see what Scabona can do. And Charlie Taylor.
And clock starts as soon as the ball snaps. And we got a pass. And
Incomplete.
Geneva gets away with one there. Madison drops the interception.
Scabona was hit on his way down, though. So
3rd down and 12.
Unfortunately, he looked like he might have hurried that play along a little bit.
So you think Geneva will kick the field goal? Tough.
Is it 3rd and 12?
10, 20,
It's
30,
3rd and 12, so depending on this.
37-yard boot.
Unfortunately, with the way their offense works, you got to get a chunk play here and then probably, play for the field goal.
Here we go, guys. 3rd and 12. Let's see what comes out.
Unless Scabona can come up with a big run here. No, but you know what? Geneva's going to find it.
Brady Pete, the ball carrier.
Brady Pete with a big run there. That's
Don't worry
huge.
about first downs. You got 54 seconds left. Better keep marching here.
Brady Pete going to rattle off
on the clock.
11 yards. So we got 4th and 1. Sorber's got to go for it here.
Is it 11?
4th down, very short.
Yep, 4th and inches it looks to be.
Like
That's a big run by Brady Pete
QB
there.
keep coming. I'm going to zoom in because I think it is coming.
You got to give it to the big guy here, don't you?
No. That's a first down and
That's
more.
a first down. That's a touchdown, Geneva. That's a touchdown, Geneva.
All right, Geneva. Taking the 13-7 lead.
How
right
about that,
before half.
Geneva?
Was not expecting that. I think Madison was expecting QB keep.
Yep.
I think they were thinking some up the middle.
So let's talk about the set of events there. You've got Geneva on defense with 3 penalties.
Coming up big.
They come up with a big interception.
Yep.
They get the ball back. They march down the field. They fumble. And then turn that into a first down, into a touchdown. That's great football by Geneva.
Yep.
Great coaching by Chip Sorber.
And the gang, don't forget. It's more than one. But the offensive coordinator had a little bit to do with it. The kick is up, and
that's
is good.
Ladies and
Geneva
gentlemen, going
takes
into the half here, you're going to have Geneva up 14-7 over crosstown rival Madison.
Madison 7.
All right, guys. So just a quick recap. Geneva just marched it down the field 80 yards.
Yeah.
Took it about 4.5 minutes, somewhere in there.
And I'll tell you what, it wasn't Scabona. It wasn't Taylor. It was Brady Pete making the big play.
He stomped it in there for about a 21-yard touchdown.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I think much like we were, Madison was looking for Scabona or Taylor to make the play.
Yep.
So they put all their eggs in one basket, and unfortunately that basket fell.
Somebody let them know there's a hole in the bottom.
Yeah.
But Geneva's getting ready to set for the kickoff again. I don't believe there'll be a halftime show. I do not see any band, nor do I hear any band.
I don't see any band either.
But let's get back to the game. Again, score right now. Geneva just took the lead, 14-7.
21 seconds left in the half.
Yep.
Geneva going to kick a squib kick here. Oh, no. They're going to give it a full kick. Madison's got the ball. They're coming. This kid's got some wheels.
This is where it can be an issue.
This kid's got some wheels.
Don't let him get outside.
If he hits that corner.
All right.
That's a big return for Madison and a team that can pass that way. They've got 11 seconds, and they've got to cover about 48 yards.
Out of bounds before he got tackled.
Oh, no, they're bringing him back a little bit, aren't they?
Do we got holding?
No, they're just he stepped out of bounds before he got tackled.
Oh, okay.
It looks like they are.
It'll be first and 10 Matt
Nope.
at their own 45.
They got
I mean, that was about a 25-yard return. 30-yard return.
Yeah,
so.
that's not, that was a really good return there.
I do believe Madison still has 2 timeouts.
2 timeouts, 11 seconds, so they could realistically get off.
Hey, guess
maybe
what they're
3 plays.
Do? Guess what they're going to do?
I'm guessing they're going to put that ball right back in the air.
Yep. Look out, and they've hit on those out routes quite a few times. So
if I'm Geneva, I'm telling my corners, stay sharp. You can change the game right here.
Yep.
They can't run the ball. unless they're trying to kill the clock. So corners got to be ready. Free safety's got to be ready.
Oh, they're gonna
kill off the clock, and they're gonna go in and go into halftime down 7.
Nope, calling a timeout. Yeah, hey, you know what's going to happen? 2 seconds left. You only got time for one more play, and it's going to be about 48 yards.
I mean,
about 40.
What is this guy doing? Is this Tony Williams playing Madden right now? What is going on here?
Hey, thanks all 24 viewers watching us. Let me kick this back real quick so we can see us. Thanks everyone for watching. Again, coming live from the Spire in Geneva, Ohio. Geneva versus Madison with Geneva.
We got
Eagles
ourselves a ball game here, folks.
Nothing. Great game back so far, going back and forth. 2 seconds left in the second quarter, right before halftime. Madison is probably going to throw a long bomb here in a second.
I mean, you got to. Listen, they're going to test those corners. They've tested them once, and it didn't go so well.
It would be about a 47 to 50-yard pass to get it to the end zone, but look out for the hook and ladder.
You could have a, you know what? You could have a little underneath screen pass here as well. You know, if they trust their blocking, we'll see. Try to zoom in on that a little bit.
Oh, yeah, just relax, Sammy.
Camera work by Ryan Cole. Way to go, bud.
Motion. Oh, it is a pass or a run the whole way. That's kind of surprising.
He's going to try and stretch that out, yeah.
Very surprised.
So they're going to go into the half down by 7. They do get the ball back, so that matters.
No, Madison.
Madison gets the ball back. Yes.
So Geneva took the kickoff. Madison gets the ball. It is 14-7 with the Geneva Eagles. So your Geneva Eagles are leading this game. 2 quarters left, going right into half. Very exciting game.
One of the other things too, I think it's a shortened halftime, I believe.
Yeah, I do.
Because the teams can't go into the locker room or something like that.
Right. I don't know if they. I think they can.
I don't know. It's so hard to keep up on what the restrictions are anymore.
Usually it's 15 minutes, but it is only a 10-minute halftime. So we're gonna be rocking and rolling in about 10 minutes from here. I'm gonna get a drink of water because I've been talking a lot. So we're gonna put it to the field unless Sammy's got something to say more.
No, and as you can see, Madison does not get their own
locker room.
They don't get the locker room. They got to stay out here. So, you know, that's something to take into account when you talk about home field advantage. You know, your halftime speeches, it's like playing in a midget league football game where you just sit in the end zone during halftime. I don't know. It was a good half of football. You got 2 completely different styles. Madison's, you know, gun spread a little bit. They do run the ball quite a bit, but with that running back, I would probably run the ball a little bit too. Geneva out here just pounding that defense. Taylor and Scabona giving them all they can handle.
1 time so far.
Yeah, and you know what? They get tried on defense. They make the big interception, and that's the difference in the game.
Yep. Hey, don't forget, guys, if you can go over to our Facebook page, give us a follow, give us a like. That would be great. You're also welcome to hit us over on YouTube.
We just got passed up by offensive coordinator Coach Pete and the legendary Coach Corlew.
Let's zoom in on him. He doesn't know what's happening. Oh, he's coming back.
Yeah, if you don't know, then you should know. Then you don't know football.
I want to say something to him, but I think it's a bad idea. Huh?
Once again, guys, thanks everybody for joining us. We are here at Geneva Spire Stadium.
Let you guys listen to a little bit of music. We'll see you right after half.
Yeah, we got Geneva up on the Blue Streaks, 14-7. Geneva running that wing T like a well-oiled machine. You got Madison out here doing their best to stop the unstoppable force that is Geneva right now. Geneva got bailed out a couple times in that first quarter, or in that first half, excuse me. That last drive, they shot themselves on the foot 3 times, I believe, 3 different penalties, jumping off sides, and somehow they managed to come up with the big interception.
Sure did.
Which turns into a big score.
Yep.
So
turns into a 14-7 lead.
Now, yeah, instead of going down, down by 7, you're going into halftime up by 7, which is huge, particularly because Madison's getting the ball back. I've always I wondered how this was going to work out as well. You know. Yes, Coach. That was Coach Corlew.
Sure is. He's right below us.
One of these days, we're going to trick him into getting on the show.
Yep. Might be here in a minute. You never know. Not sure what he's doing. Oh, he's going back up to the box.
I'm pretty sure I see Machine Gun Mike Hassett sitting over there too.
Probably.
Thanks everybody for joining us. We're over here at Geneva Spire Stadium covering the Geneva Madison game. Tomorrow we will be at Lakeside covering the Lakeside Dragons versus the West Geauga Wolverines. You know, first half was a nice half of football.
Yeah, it was.
We got Elijah Juan Cooper watching. How you doing, Elijah Juan? Baby brother. Madison getting a halftime speech, down by 7 on the field. You know?
Yeah, they could have played tonight, Wendy. You are right, but they were just on the side of precaution. But know that tomorrow they'll be kicking off at 7 o'clock.
It definitely worked in our benefit. Yes. I will tell you that much.
Yeah, so one nice thing that came out of it, we got to cover Geneva versus Madison. Tomorrow, for 4 on Goal, we'll be covering Lakeside versus West
Geauga Wolverines, who I already hate their name, so there's zero chance they're getting any credit from me.
These boys right here are hoofing it. I don't know.
That looks like I got to go boom, boom.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. A little bit of line here. I'll tell you what, they don't got much time because I see 5 minutes and 20-some seconds on the clock.
As of right now. Jason and Sammy doing a great job.
I didn't see that. Where did you see Jason? Oh.
Thanks, Coach.
Geneva making it a very, very, very apparent that social distancing is going to be maintained and monitored throughout the entire game.
Yep.
Already one announcement that, you know, you will not be asked to put your mask back on, but you will be asked to leave. Geneva doing a pretty good job out here, you know, for everything, all things considered, you know, all the last minute changes and everything that they have to deal with. I tip my hat to every athletic director in the area.
Yep.
They've all done great jobs.
Putting this together, especially going from that, you know, an assumed 10-game schedule. I mean, I do believe Madison was on Geneva's schedule this year.
Oh, yeah. They were going to play anyway.
But the simple fact is they went from an assumed 10-game schedule down to 6 games, and you didn't know exactly what was going to happen. So
that's right.
Yeah, a big shout out to all the athletic directors at all the local schools in Eshkone.
Well, I'll tell you another one that really deserves a tip of the hat is the Conneaut athletic director. Yeah. Because not only did they lost their schedule, they had to get 10 new teams.
Yep.
So, you know, even though they've got an open week for all you athletic directors paying attention right now, they do have an open week 5. You know, they had that Pennsylvania heavy schedule last year, and it was all replaced with all county teams this year.
Yes, it was. You're right.
So they're, you know, Conneaut going to go against Lakeside, Edgewood, Jefferson. I do believe they have a game against Geneva as well.
Yeah.
So, you know, to all the guys out there doing work so these kids can get a season that we didn't know was going to happen, thank you.
Yep.
And to everybody watching, thank you as well. Just about 3 minutes left in the half.
3 minutes again, guys. Geneva is leading the Madison Blue Streaks 14-7. We're getting ready to start the third quarter here in about 3 minutes, like Sammy said.
Tell you what,
Very
it doesn't
excited.
look like it though, does it?
No, honestly, no, it doesn't. You're right. They're probably used to the 15-minute thing about the.
Who gets the delay of game if both teams don't come?
It's an offsetting penalty. And don't forget, give us a thumbs up out there, guys. Anything to help us. Want to thank everyone. Last week we broke 1,000 followers.
Yep, we just went over with that, and that was the help of Middlefield showing up in absolute droves.
Yep. I was going to say,
Geneva making their way back onto the field. Geneva having a really, really amazing first half. Letting things go, you know, a couple of mistakes here and there. They didn't let that stop them. They make a huge play on defense, turn around, let their offense do their thing, change up the pace, get in the end zone in under a minute. Geneva wearing the red jerseys with the gray pants tonight. Madison wearing the white on blue.
You know, Geneva is actually considered to be scarlet and gray.
Yeah, they are.
It is. I found that out.
They want to let you guys in the box?
No, they said there was no room.
Yep.
That was offensive coordinator, friend of the show.
Yeah. Geneva lining up for some calisthenics, get it back stretched out, ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, I can imagine that their ears are probably still ringing because even though they're up by 7, that was far from a great half.
Yeah, there was a lot of mental mistakes given up by the Geneva Eagles, but I'm sure Chip's got them on the right page here, and time to start marching. Hey, I mean, as most of you guys probably already know, the Geneva Eagles went 8-2 last year.
That's right. One of the most successful teams in the county last year. Second only to Conneaut, who went 9-1. So football is back in Northeast Ohio.
Sure,
you know, these teams are back on the up and up, and it's definitely worth checking out. We're going to do our best to be your go-to. If there's high school football going on in Northeast Ohio, if we're not covering it live, we are going to be sharing the streams.
That's right.
So we want you to check 440 and goal first.
Yeah, we already pulled it. I'm sorry.
What do you think is going to happen in this second half, Ryan?
You know, it's going to be that wing tee, 98% run by the Eagles, 1%, 1.5%, and maybe a 1% chance of a trick play by the Eagles as well.
All right, get out your 50.
If you're the Madison coach right now, what are you doing?
50-50 raffle.
You got to find a way. You're going to have to fill the box, to be honest with you. That's a great question. I mean, Geneva has done nothing but run the ball, like I said. You got to fill the box.
I'll be honest with you. If I'm the Madison coach, I'm still going right to that pass.
Yeah,
They end up with an interception, but that's really your only hope. You know, you established a little bit of run with McCourt getting some success, but Geneva's defensive line is just too big. I'm not taking my chances there. I'm going to take my chances against the defensive backfield all day.
Yeah, the biggest thing right now though is, you know, the game plan. Halftime, they're only down by a score. They get the ball back right at half. So Madison come back and make this a game again. Well, it's been a game, but make this even more interesting. They just got to stop that run. That's what hurt them. Stop the run, fill the box.
So for those of you just tuning in, we are here at the Geneva-Madison game. Geneva will be kicking off because they did receive the ball to begin the game.
Hospital Sports Medicine, the Crawford Agency, the Arthur Lewis Steel Company,
Thanks to everyone that's joined us. I think we peaked around 30, 35 viewers tonight. It's always fun to have everyone out
Also,
watching us.
could let us know what the sound and what it looks like out there.
Great supporters of Geneva Schools.
Hey, Mr. John Maholland, thanks for joining us.
John, one of the hardest hitting linebackers in Lakeside history.
Yeah, so Coach Rich kind of actually answered the question you asked. He said, nothing, just play your game. And he's right. You got to just play your game. Do your thing.
Yeah, I don't know if there's too much cause for an alarm. For alarm, I know that at some point it does have to feel a little bit, tough when you're doing everything right and they're still gouging you for 4 and 5 yards.
Let's see.
But Coach Rich is an actual coach, and again, I am just a commentator.
And we are okay at that at best.
Here we go.
Kickoff.
They had a big return on the first one, and it looks like it's going to get stopped right up the
number 67. Just
a little bit of
him,
he puts the ball on the ground, but he was down already. I'll tell you what, there's that hit is what we call spicy.
My mom's watching. Thanks, Mom. Appreciate that. Shout out to
Lori Cole.
Came over my house today. I'd like to let you know, Sam brought me some new shorts.
Hey,
pants.
Nothing wrong with that. Mama got to take care of it.
Yeah, very excited about that.
31-yard line.
Thanks again, Mom.
That obviously is one of the things that Coach Schwarber probably drilled him on, was that big return that they allowed the first time. They do not allow that to happen the second time. So Madison going to come out here.
The blue streaks. I'm going to guess you might.
I'll tell you what, that number 20, who's his last name is McCourt. Not very big, but the kid can run. And then you got Michael O'Brien taking the snaps for Madison.
Set. One to the left.
Here they come. McCourt going to go right up the gut.
McCourt up the middle.
A beautiful night it turned out to be, honestly. Beautiful night.
Gain of 6, going to be second down and 4.
No, she doesn't know my name's Jason, Coach. Hand off to the left. Oh,
we got a flag.
Tell you what, that was getting tracked down. I don't think it was going to go much anywhere. By yours truly, Mr. Scabono.
Illegal procedure against the Blue Streaks.
That's going to go against the Blue Streaks. Illegal procedure. They're going to lose 5 on that. Not the way you want to start the half.
Yeah.
Especially when you're down by 7.
Yeah. A few mental mistakes coming by Madison, but let's see how they
sometimes recover. When you're up against it, that's when they get you.
That's when they get you.
That's when they get you. Kids start getting nervous. They start, especially when you're going against a team like Geneva, because you got to score.
Yep.
Because they're going to take away 7 minutes.
Yes, they are.
So you got O'Brien and McCourt in the backfield.
Running back left, motion left. The snap.
And they are going to throw the ball a little.
Even got me a little bit of dink and dunk.
He's going to get what, about 7 yards there?
That's complete to McKeon. Pete on the stop.
That pass has been open pretty consistently.
Yeah. You got to watch those out. Geneva has to watch that out route, man.
And it's always off the motion.
Yep.
It's always off the motion.
Listen, it's 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3, so that was in fact a 7-yard play.
Yeah.
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
All right. One running back to the right, motion right. Here we go.
Ooh,
big hit.
Man. I'm sorry if I screamed in your ear, but that was a hit. That was a hit. Geneva is out here laying lumps.
Report on the carry.
Listen, Corlew was in that locker room. They were building the house, and he ain't letting
I'm telling you what, I don't know what he said, but he must have pissed one of those kids off because that was a hit.
Let's see, Madison, shotgun set, the snap. Go early on the snap.
It's 4th and 2. Right. Madison going to have to go for it. Geneva could get another stop here. Geneva gets another stop here. Madison's in trouble.
There we go.
They're going to punt it.
Ooh.
One of the benefits of having a quarterback that can punt is you could do that. I don't know if you remember, we started to do that toward the end of our senior year as well.
Yep.
With David Fulkerson doing the punting.
All right, real quick, guys, just say hi. Welcome. 440 on Goal is alive from the Geneva Spire Institute.
Here in beautiful Geneva, Ohio.
9 minutes, 18 seconds left. Geneva just took over on downs. Madison did a little squib punt. I don't know what that play is called when the quarterback does it, but let's see if Madison can turn around and put another 7 up on the board.
Hey, Geneva's offense. Geneva's offense has been working. If it works here, Madison's got trouble because you're not, they're going to have to score quick, and they don't seem to be able to do that.
I'm pretty excited about this because I want to see him march. There's Charlie Taylor again. Doesn't look like much out of that one.
We're going to feed the ball to the big diesel truck in the backfield, also known as Charlie Taylor, number 35. That's one of those kids you're going to want to watch out for all year.
Yep.
Big number 35 laying hits.
Listen, this is an exciting year for all OHSAA schools, and the reason why is everybody makes the playoffs.
That's right. This is one of those years that you're going to want to keep track of.
Oh, we got a player down on the field.
All right, is that a blue? That's a blue streak we got down. That's something you never want to see. That's another problem that I worried about the shortened off season. Some of the things people don't take into account is that training keeps you from getting hurt too.
Yeah, it does. It's going to be interesting for everyone this year because everybody only had 2, maybe if they're lucky 3 weeks to prep.
Exactly.
2 days usually start right at the beginning of August. It gives you about almost 4 weeks of practice, but this year was different. Had quite a few schools. I think Edgewood was one of the schools that
had to take 2 full weeks off.
Had to take 2 full weeks off, so very interesting. We got a recap of who played yesterday.
Yeah, so yesterday, Jefferson actually headed down to Niles for their first game of the year. Had a tough day for Ed Rankin and Brandon Hanna and the Jefferson Falcons. They end up losing 35-3 in a game that gets called early because of weather.
Yep.
Actually got a chance to look at some of the highlights and stuff from that game. Jefferson, had some of the same problems Geneva had, shooting themselves in the foot. A couple big plays that get called back, and it changes the momentum of the game. Jefferson going to be a fun school to watch this year, though, because they throw that ball a lot, and they're very successful in doing it. Yeah. Danny Brockman,
speaking of
throwing,
the Edgewood Warrior.
Yeah. Well, Danny Brockman had a couple big plays last night as well, so he's going to be the player to watch in Jefferson. And then you got Coach Butchko and the Edgewood Warriors. Listen, I hope you like to watch passing because them boys can pass.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to cover them this year. Don't forget, guys, tomorrow night we will be live right around 7 o'clock from Lakeside High School where the Lakeside Dragons take on the West Geauga. What are they? The Indians?
I believe so. It's back to the game.
Back to the game, though. I know you guys like seeing this, but let's be honest.
Somebody said cramp.
Cramp. Coming back, let me get zoomed in a little bit, see if we can follow. They are the distance away. Little sweep to the left.
I don't know.
Fumble.
Oh, we got a problem here.
I think.
Who ends up with that ball?
Geneva ball.
Geneva ends up with that ball. I don't know if you catch that or not, but Charlie Taylor there, not just a runner, absolutely hammers on the block.
I did not see it. Yeah, someone does say cramp.
Of course, it was Coach Rich.
Coach Rich.
Coach Rich is the king of rub some dirt on it, kid. You'll be fine.
Yeah. No big deal here. Hey, again, 8:43 left.
So Geneva, 3rd and 17. That's tough to make up on this offense, but they did have a big play from Brady Pete on the last one. Let's see who can get him out of trouble here.
Motion to the right.
Ooh.
Oh, there it is. Right.
I don't know if you
see there though.
Yeah, I don't know if you see or not, but even on the blocks, the hits are getting a little bit harder.
Yep. 4, it's going to be 4th down, 12.
Just relax. It's not bad. My mom said it was fine.
Boston Fisher on the stop for the Blue Streaks.
You're gonna walk home tonight at 3 o'clock in the morning.
You never know.
These kids are out here chirping. They're ready to go. This is high school football in its element right here.
3rd down.
Charles Taylor in the punt.
8 minutes to go, just over 8 minutes.
I forgot it's a punt.
So here we go with Geneva's punt.
Buddy gets it off.
And, short one. But they got a roller.
And it looks like it's going to go out at about
the 32.
I would say 32. We both said it at the same time. It's got to be right.
Madison takes over first and 10 on their own 33-yard line.
33, not too
Or
bad, not
33.
too bad.
The vantage point we have is actually a really good spot to watch the game.
So now right here is where Madison can put themselves right back in the driver's
This is
seat.
what we just talked about. Geneva needed to go down there and at least get a field goal, but
Or take some more time off the clock.
Mhm.
They don't do their patented where they just, chunk off, run plays, take time off the clock. Madison actually gets a relatively quiet defensive stop.
get back into it. Thanks,
Once again
everyone,
here
for
at the
watching tonight.
Geneva Madison game.
Over at Spire Institute in beautiful Geneva, Ohio. Motion left.
Quarterback under
Right up the
center there.
middle,
They're going to get
cuts
to
back
McCourt,
out.
and he finds a hole. Runs that for
5
about,
yards.
no, it's like 5.
That's what I said.
Did you say 5?
I said 5.
Well, how about that?
Rick on the stop.
Rain is starting to pick up a little bit here, guys.
Second down and 5. 7 minutes left in the third quarter here at Geneva and Madison.
Lori is my mom there, Mary Lee. Mary Lee is the one that may have referred to me as Jason. No one knows that, though. Handoff right up the middle. Number 20, that McCourty. He is putting up some. About another 4.
Another thing to take into
Looks like he's
account
about
at this point, Ryan, is the fact that it hasn't been raining hard, but it has been a pretty consistent rain. So that field is probably good and slick at this point.
Yeah. Well, they're playing on turf, which I know somebody did tell us you didn't have to change the ball out as much. I can't remember who that was. But
Yeah, but I've never seen anybody have a great footing on a wet turf.
no. Well, great. Anything that's wet is a little bit slippery.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Third down and 1.
Well, the reason why you don't have to change the ball is because the mud doesn't get on.
Right.
It's not because it doesn't get wet.
Yeah, as you guys, I don't know if you've noticed. Yeah, you are right, Tom. The court is proving how invaluable the versatile running back is.
Absolutely true, Tom.
Yeah, great point. See, Madison lines
So
up.
Madison tends to run this wide receiver out here all by himself, but if you look, Geneva's free safety is non-existent. He beats that corner and they're in trouble.
Big first down. Rick on the tackle for the Eagles.
Either that or Geneva is just that confident in their corner play. I mean, Jason. His name's not Jason.
Hey, Madison lines up, shotgun set, running back to the left.
Here we go.
Like another handoff to the right to that McCourt, but they stuff them.
They stop that as soon as it starts.
Francis on the stop, no gain.
Don't forget, everybody, if you could,
Dylan Hamilton.
like Tom said over there.
Make sure you go check out our Twitter, our YouTube, Facebook, website. We're everywhere. 440 and goal is going to be your first stop for high school sports.
Shotgun set, running back to the left, 2 wide receivers set. Another run, cutting it.
Holy.
Another.
McCourt is just taking some punishment out there.
He's going to lose one.
Geneva says, not today. No soup for you.
Puts them at a.
Hoover on the stop.
What's that? Yeah, 3rd and 11. Let's see if Geneva can stuff it again, but look out for that pass.
Little quick out, maybe a screen pass. A lot of time off on this drive.
Yeah. Down to 4 minutes, 30 seconds left in the third quarter. 3rd and 11. Shotgun set. Motion to the left.
He's going to pass that ball. It's in the air, and we got a wide open wide receiver. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that's a big play touchdown to Madison. And I don't know if you remember or not, but I believe I just said on the last play that free safety got a little bit.
You and Tom. Tom actually mentioned in the comments that the Geneva is playing their free safety almost like an additional linebacker.
Yeah, and that's what happens. That's what happens unless you've got absolutely studs at corner. Somebody's going to attack that. But you know what? Geneva was playing the numbers game.
A good throw by that quarterback.
Yeah, he did. He put that right on the numbers.
Yeah, right on the numbers. It was running back didn't have to stop. He ran to get it. Split the 2 deep.
So they still got to make this extra point, which is not given at any time. And it's true. So we got a tie ball game here, folks.
I kind of want to miss it so I can say and outside. Tie ball game, 14-14. Geneva will be taking the ball next.
You know, Geneva does a lot right on that. You know, their defense stands up.
Yep.
Defense stands up, has some good run stoppage. And then Madison sees an opening with the free safeties playing a little bit close to the line. You know, the quarterback puts that ball right on the numbers, and it's nothing but green.
I mean, that was probably about a 40-yard scamper.
Easy. Yeah.
So good offensive setup by Madison. Let's see how Geneva responds here. It'd be fun to see a kick return for the first time.
Yeah, I don't see that coming from Geneva though.
Why not? You never know.
I don't think so. I think where their scores are going to come from number 10 or number 35.
Yep.
They're going to have to come out here and score because one of the things Madison is going to do now is they get a little bit of confidence.
Yeah.
Because he caught that ball and there wasn't anybody within 5 yards of him.
Yep.
So,
well, let's get back to the game. We're getting ready for the kickoff.
Providing medical support for our athletic events.
Try to zoom
number
in.
71 is Matt Grzinski.
Big
kid, great kid. Got to meet him a little bit when we caught them. Ball's on the ground, and he's going to pick it up, and we got problems. That is not what you want if you're Geneva. One of the problems with this offense is because they just are not going to be able to cover that much ground that quickly. So you're going to want to cover as much as you possibly can. But they showed on the last play before the first half that they can score a little bit quicker than I give them credit for.
Sorry, give me a little drink of water.
No, you're good. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank everybody for who's paying attention tonight. We got Geneva and Madison playing here in Geneva, Ohio at the Spire Center. 14-14, 4 minutes left in the third quarter. And Geneva has a big hit already.
We got a flag on the play.
Flag on the play.
Holding on Geneva.
Holding against Geneva.
It's a given.
You know, the momentum seems to have gone back and forth this entire game. Geneva seems to get up a little bit. Madison has a big play. They take it back. Geneva makes a stop. They grab the momentum back themselves.
3 minutes, 57 seconds left in the third quarter.
First and 20.
Geneva got a guy real wide out here.
Does Geneva open up that pass?
Are we going to see a mythical Geneva pass?
No, we are
No,
not.
we are not.
Right up the middle.
Charlie Taylor, the ball carrier.
Big number 35 going to rumble ahead.
Colby and Curry on the stop.
Just checking to see if there's any rain or anything on the camera.
About 5. It's going to be second down and 15.
All right, guys.
Geneva, second and 15 on their 13-yard line. You got a big run going to the outside. They're going to run. It's at about 7 yards. They're going to chunk out, which would put them at 3rd and 8.
Feel like we're gonna,
oh no, they got more than 7. It's 3rd and 5.
Feel like this is going to be a game down to the wire.
Third down to the Eagles.
All right. Looks like 3rd down, 5 yards to go. Let's see if Eagles can punch through.
Again, they're running that wing tee, but they've got some wide receivers set out wide. And Scabona's going to fake that pass, and they are going to shut down in the middle, and it looks like it is 4th and about 4.
No, Dave, it's
No
not
gain,
too
so he
bad.
goes down.
I would say it's about 65 degrees out somewhere in
It's
there.
perfect. It's perfect weather.
Temperature for football.
Eaton number stop.
It is, in fact, 4th and 5. Geneva going to have to punt here.
Yeah. So the big play won't be coming right now, Coach. They are, it looks like, going to punt unless you see some crazy fake.
Now you've got to
I
have,
don't think
if you're Geneva, your defense has
it's a bit
got
of
to
a
step
risk.
up here
To punt.
because Madison's going to do their best to chunk out that clock, score, and not give you enough time to catch up. Ooh, that is not a good punt.
Punt block.
They get a, oh boy. Geneva gets the punt blocked
So I guess I got a hand on it.
in their own, Madison already in the red zone.
Madison's going to take over.
We are wearing
He's moving
jackets,
a
Mr.
16-yard
Rivas,
line.
but it is to help protect from the rain more than anything.
Yeah, it's the rain, not the cold, my friend.
So we got a minute 38 left in the third quarter. Madison will take over. off
Madison
a
with the
blocked punt.
biggest play of the game so far with a punt block.
Yeah, wide receiver dink and dunk there. Went 40 yards. Wasn't too bad.
That wasn't too bad, but a punt block is a big momentum swing. Geneva's going to have to do something big here.
Motion.
And that's a big stop, and that's exactly what they needed.
Oh, no, he's injured.
Who's that?
That's good. No, number
that's
35.
Taylor. He's fine.
He got up. There.
Brought down for a loss by Taylor.
Take a little bit of a break, though, it looks like.
It's one of, great shape, but, running both ways, you're going to run into that.
Mm-hmm.
Lost 10. It's going to be second down and 20.
1 minute, just over a minute left in the third quarter here at Lakeside versus Madison at beautiful Spire
Geneva.
Madison versus Geneva at beautiful Spire.
Looks like
He's
a
going to throw the
pass.
ball, and is that no, he catches that ball.
No, it's incomplete.
Pass is deflected and then incomplete.
It looks like I do believe he caught it, though.
On the out of bounds.
The
Okay.
deflection and then caught it.
Anyway, this has been an absolute battle. Wonderful high school football game from beginning to now.
Mhm. You can see in the camera view, you can see the rain's coming down a little bit. It's not too bad, though.
The 19.
3rd and 19
Got
for
unset wide
Madison.
receiver to the left.
Madison in the gun. They're going to snap. He's going to throw that thing. And that's
Incomplete.
Incomplete.
Geneva coming out with a third down.
I've got this
stop.
strategically placed pole, right in my way where I can't catch that.
Oh, yeah, that's a nice pole. Getting a good view of it. All right, we're going to come back down. No ball. Back to the game.
You give these people motion sickness.
So does we got an injury on the field?
Somebody down?
Looking for the call. That's all it was. Yeah, they don't. I found out the other day there are no headsets in these quarterbacks' helmets, so they are still running it.
I'll tell you what. I don't imagine. I don't.
4th and 19.
I don't
Madison's
foresee too
going
many.
for it. Oh, wide open. Missed him. Wide open.
Throws that
and they
corner route,
missed
trying to
him.
go for pay dirt, and doesn't come up with the play.
Listen, Geneva got some luck there.
Yes, they did. Geneva
that
gets a
man
little bit of luck there because that was
wide open.
a lot of luck. They get a lot of luck on that play because that ball had touchdown written all over it. So now we got to see what does Geneva do here. Their offense has seemed to sputter on the last one.
42 seconds left in the third quarter. Tie ball game still, 14-14. Let's see if Geneva can come back from a little bit of a stagnant march down the field last time.
So far, the biggest plays hasn't come from the two primetime players, in the words of the late great Joe Pete.
Under center. He gets under center.
We got big blocks. I'll tell you what, these kids are putting a little extra pepper on that.
Just taking the whole team with them. I'm telling you.
That kid
You said it before. See, it seems like, you know, we graduated in 2005, and I swear every year there's a
Geneva,
kid from Geneva
always has one. Whether it's Luis Zayas, Marquez, this kid, they've always got a truck in the backfield. Got a Madison player down.
Really? Well, come out here so everyone can see us for a moment.
I'll tell you what, one of the nice things, we've talked a lot about number 35, Charlie Taylor.
Yep.
He's a real good kid, too.
Yeah.
Very respectful.
Everyone on the Geneva Eagles
team,
they,
they run a tight
us in
ship
with
over
open
here.
arms.
And I can appreciate that.
Yeah. Make sure you get your mask on, though, is the biggest thing. So
that's it. They don't play no games out here. You will go home.
The Madison player did look like he got up and marched off the field. He will take a play off, it looks like. And let's see what happens.
Geneva going to have the ball 1st and 10 on the 39-yard line.
Let's see if Charlie Taylor can get it rolling here, because he is. You know,
I'll tell you what,
he
is the key. He is the key. But you know, Scabona had a big play as well. Pete had a big play as well. They've got some playmakers on this team. I'd still love to see them throw one just to mess with everybody.
All right, Geneva lining up in that wing tee. Here we go. Right up the middle.
Ball carrier.
About the 2-yard gain.
That's going to do it for the third quarter.
Yep.
Geneva 14, Madison 14.
Here it's fire. We're still tied.
We got a tie ball game, folks.
Tie ball game, 14-14, going right into the fourth. Like I said,
make sure you stop
I really think this game's going to come down to the wire, Sam.
Yes, I do.
think it's going to be one play. That's what it comes down to. Really well fought game though on the defense.
On both sides, I think I agree with you, Ryan. I think what this game's going to honestly come down to is who makes the last defensive stop.
Yep. Geneva really needs to punch one in here, because I do believe Madison's going to come out, because they got lucky on that last.
They did.
They left the wide receiver.
When Madison has passed the ball, they have had success.
Yes.
They have had success when they pass the ball. Now, McCourt, I'm not taking anything away from him. He has had a heck of a game.
Yep.
He has gouged Geneva up and down, but they seem to have figured him out.
Sure
They're
have.
stopping those runs. At this point, you know, I don't know if maybe they're a little bit weary from the interception that they threw earlier, but the pass game seems to be working. Geneva, on the other hand, sputtering. But when the offense is working, they're popping off 25-yard runs, stuff like that.
One of their last touchdown that came, you know, from about the 28-yard line all the way to the end.
That's right, and from an unlikely candidate and Pete.
Yep. All right, let's get back to the game, guys. Fourth quarter, we are ready to roll. This is when it counts the most. Geneva out in that wing tee, right up the middle with Mr. Charlie Taylor. Took him down.
What do they say? Feed that man. Feed that man.
Can be 3rd down and 4 for Geneva.
Tell you what, Geneva really needs this.
Just and Talby on the start of the street.
You got 3rd and 4. This is a big play starting off the fourth quarter. This could set the tone.
They are in territory to go for it on 4th?
Oh, absolutely. You have to. You have to here. You're going to have Scabona and Taylor offset. They're going to run that jet sweep across. And it gets stopped in the backfield. That is not good for Geneva.
They stuffed him. Now, that looked like about a 2-yard loss.
That's right. So now you got to punt the ball. And that's more than a 2-yard. Looked like to be about a 4-yard loss.
Looks like the punt team's coming out.
Yeah, you got no choice here. So now Geneva's defense is up against it.
4th down and 9 for Geneva.
If I'm Madison, I'm going to try and beat down this clock, and I'm going to try and score with under 3 minutes left, and then see if Geneva can keep up. Now, if I'm Geneva, you gotta get the ball back here. You gotta get the ball back because your offense needs time to score. Is that Charlie Taylor punting?
Yes, it is.
I mean, this kid can do everything.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, we were in practice that one day, and that's when he said he wanted to punt.
He said, you know what they mentioned?
Running around saying he does everything.
They mentioned that he could punt, but I thought he was being facetious.
No. All right, so 10 minutes, 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Geneva got to get a
Madison
big
just
stop
takes
here
over
if they're
on
going to win
downs.
this ball game.
Yeah. They need, I'd like to see Geneva maybe come up with a fumble, maybe come up with an interception. They already got one interception.
They do have one interception. You know, they're Madison has thrown the ball a couple times to both success and non-success.
Yep.
You know, they got the biggest pass today is about a 40-yard touchdown pass.
Yeah.
But on the same thing, they have a 20-yard interception. So they got away with one on the last set. Geneva definitely got away with one because that Madison player drops a touchdown pass.
So is that something going on the field? I'm not sure just yet what.
In the time of COVID, I couldn't tell you. It could be anything. Could be a ref's face mask fell off. You're missing an entire player.
No, it's fine.
You're missing an entire player.
Motion to the right.
Madison going to pass.
There it is. Got him. Wide open.
And
oh, boy.
He's going to get some yak there.
I am very excited about tomorrow to be up in the crow's nest is what we call it over
That's
there
right,
on the
baby.
lakeside.
It's Ashtabula, so you got to call it the crow's nest,
Yeah,
right?
that's true. Yeah. Very excited to get a little bit better shots for you guys. And then the following weekend, we should be up in the press box over when St. John plays. What are they playing? Oh. Nothing on that, huh, Sam?
Oh, I'm sorry, PV.
PV.
Yeah, so St. John, PV going to come to the Spire to play the St. John Fighting Heralds next week. Going to cover them, and then we're going to catch the sorry, we're running a McCourt.
Oh, big pun.
I'll tell you what, man. He had a lot of green on the outside. I'm not sure why he cut back in. Anyway, and then that's going to be that's not Lakeside Geneva, is it?
What's that, the next game?
No, who's playing Saturday?
This week or tomorrow?
Next Saturday. Is that Geneva Edgewood?
Might be.
That might be Geneva
Yeah.
Edgewood.
We'll have to look at our schedule. We're go through it.
We're still trying to catch them all because I got to redo that graphic because Lakeside plays Geneva on a Thursday night. We're going to cover that game as well.
Here we go. 2 wide receivers. No, 3. Sorry.
Madison back. He's going to throw that ball. And
tip drill. Oh, real close to the second interception.
That's close. That's close. See, those are the plays. You make that play. It almost ends it for Madison.
Pass intended for Krim, broken up by Francis.
Thank you, Tom. It is Geneva at Edgewood next week.
Thank you.
Or excuse me, Edgewood at Geneva. We will be here at the Spire next Saturday watching the Eagles take on the Edgewood Warriors.
All right. Not sure.
Third down 18.
Big play for Geneva. Third down 18.
Geneva's got to make a big play here.
Let's see if we can. A run.
We got a trick play, folks.
He's open.
Yep. And they're not going to throw that flag. There looked like there was a little bit of extracurricular activity, but they let it go.
Center for Havens.
That's another sign of a rivalry game is when you start getting to see those plays that aren't in the playbook normally.
Yeah. 9 minutes, 4 seconds left. Looks like Madison's going to bring
Madison,
the punt.
4th and 18. They're going to have to punt the ball to Geneva with 9 minutes. Geneva can very easily eat up all 9 of those minutes.
Third down and 18.
Yeah, I agree with you, Tom. It looked like there were some extracurriculars on that play, but they let it go. They let the kids play. Now Madison going to have to punt.
Are they?
Or no, they're not. I thought that was 4th down.
Oh yeah,
Pass
I thought it was
on the
4th down too.
Yeah, they must have.
Something must have been wrong there.
Yeah.
Apologize for that, guys.
Now it's 4th and 18.
Well, I think it's a little
Fourth
incomplete.
down, 18.
Yeah.
Gage
Okay.
Baker on the coverage.
Yeah. I must have looked right as they changed it. All right, Geneva going to get the ball back here with 8 minutes and 55 seconds.
See if we can get a big play out of special teams for the Geneva Eagles.
Madison blocked the last punt.
Trying to get them to jump off.
I mean, you're going to have to get a lot of offsides here if you're trying to get that first down, bud.
There it is, a little squib punt.
And that's a good punt. Gonna
Take a Madison bounce.
That is a heck of a punt by Madison there.
Punt is down.
So Geneva going to have to get the ball on. It looks like about the 25-yard line. Going to have to cover just about 3/4 of the field. They got 8 minutes and 41 seconds to do that.
14-14, 4th quarter. Like Sammy said, 8 minutes, 41 seconds. Geneva takes over on downs.
This is where these rivalry games get fun.
There goes Scabono. Let's see what he can do.
Geneva's offense has sputtered for the last couple sets. So see if they can figure out what's going on. You got Scabona under center. And they're going to give it to the big man. We got a flag, probably going to be a hold.
And he ate up a lot of yards on that play,
Yes,
too.
he
That's
did.
about a 15-yard gain.
That is an absolute shame.
They're coming back.
Oh, yeah, he threw that flag before he even got the ball.
Eaton on the stop.
On the phone.
Penalty on the Eagles.
I have no idea.
All right, so Geneva is going to take a 10-yard hit on that play.
Be 1st and 20.
That's a hell of a switch. From 10 yards in the plus to 10 yards. 10 yards in the plus to 10 yards in the negative.
Here we go.
Give it to the big fella, and he gets met by the entire defense. I gotta give Sorber and Pete credit here. You know, they remain calm when a lot of teams at this point would start to panic.
Look for
you know,
outs,
and
look for different things,
and do some.
That's what he said. He's trying
moves of desperation, but
with the run.
That's right. This team cannot be shook.
Geneva has passed the ball one time this game. Let's see if that changes.
All right, you got Scabona under center, Taylor in the backfield. And Scabona's going to keep it. He's going to throw that thing. Ooh, nice move by Scabona with a good pass.
You got me good, I'll tell you that.
Yes, he did.
Pass complete to Gage Baker.
Gage Baker on the catch.
Myers on the stop.
That's going to be good for about 14 yards.
Gain of 10. It's going to be 3rd down.
Gain of
and
10. So 3rd and 10, actually, that's a gain of 12. All right, third and 10. They need something big here.
Mm-hmm. You think they pass again? That was the second pass of the game.
I'm telling you, Scabona can throw the ball. We've seen it.
Yes, we have.
Scabona going to go break out. He throws the ball.
Incomplete, almost intercepted.
You know, and that's the problem. That's the problem. Sorber putting the ball in the air a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Or Pete. whoever's making the call.
Making that call.
Whoever's making the call. Putting the ball in the air a little bit.
Going nuts because that call was made.
Yeah.
You never know with him. All right. So 4th and 10. I'm going to.
4th and 10. They got to punt it. They got to give Madison back the ball, and the game is in Geneva's defense.
Yep. 6 minutes, 47 seconds left.
Number 35, Big Charlie Taylor with a big punt. It's going to roll. It's going to roll.
They let it
And he
go.
gets the Geneva Eagle roll.
Kind of surprised that Madison player didn't pick it up and try to go.
Yeah, he probably was thinking about it, but then realized if I touch this ball, this is going to happen.
All right, let's do a quick recap.
It takes a bigger man to learn to fight another day.
All right, guys, so we are in the fourth quarter of the Geneva Eagle Madison game.
14-14, man. What a game.
Yeah, so far so good. It's been a great game. It's been a lot of defense.
Yes, it has.
We haven't scored yet since the first quarter is when all the points were put up, right?
No, Madison scored.
Right.
Madison scored to tie the game
Okay.
in the beginning of the second half.
6:35 left in the game. Let's get you back to some action.
We got stuff going on here. Geneva on defense, Madison with the ball. And you can hear that whole defense, you can hear the whole crowd yelling, run and pass, run and pass.
Geneva crowd's really starting to get into it, to be honest with you.
Well, this is a big game for them. This is the equivalent to, the old rivalry games we used to have with Jefferson. Or the rivalry games that Lakeside has with Edgewood at this point.
Thank you, Hannah. Appreciate that compliment.
B. Hannah, my main man.
All right. Madison back out there. Shotgun set again. And we see another pass coming up here.
They've got to. No, they're going to give it to McCourt.
No,
and he's going to chunk him for a big run.
McKeon keeps it for the first. Hamilton on the stop for Geneva.
Listen, 5:43. That was a first down that will stop the clock.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man.
High ball game, 14-14.
At this point, you have to start wondering, does Geneva have enough time?
Yeah, it's going to be I think it's really going to come down to the wire. Geneva needs to make this stop.
Yeah, this is, even at this point, they're going to be up against the gun. They're not a team that's going to get in the end zone quickly.
No.
They run the ball. They beat you slowly but surely.
Yep.
They have shown on the second touchdown they scored was a little bit quicker.
Yeah.
They do that in about 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Yep.
But not something that they're comfortable in doing. They want to be, slow and steady wins the race.
Yeah, this game has been all about the breakout plays, really, honestly.
Yeah. Madison made a big play. Geneva's made a big play.
Yep. Let's see where it takes us to, but we do have one Madison player down right now.
That's about the third one, I believe.
Yeah. Maybe Coach Rich is right. Maybe they're cramping up again. Who knows?
I mean, if they're cramping right now, boy.
But
you can't, I think I can say it now because we're under 5 minutes. Like the weather held out. Even if a deluge comes right now, we got better weather than we thought we were going to get.
You are 100% right. It's been a great night though. Just a little bit of rain, but so far so good. Great night overall.
Again, we're right here in Geneva Spire, watching the Geneva Eagles take on the Madison Blue Streaks.
Ohio. Yeah, it's been a very good game, very tight game.
As the game winds down, I'd like to make a special announcement. Please help keep us and others safe. Pick up the trash around you and throw it away as you're exiting.
Pick up your garbage.
Well, you're right next to me.
All right, let's get back to the game.
Friday Night Lights, baby.
Thanks
Doesn't
everyone
get much
tonight
better
for
than
joining us. Again, like Sammy said, we are at the Spire Institute watching the Madison Blue Streaks take on the Geneva Fighting Eagles. I'll tell you, that whole Geneva sideline is yelling, run or pass for those guys. Let them know what's going on.
Yeah, these kids are invested, and as well as they should be.
Second down and 6.
Thanks, everyone, again, joining us tonight. Please don't forget to go over to 440 Goals Facebook page and give us a like, give us a follow.
Also, go check us out on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube.
And our website, 440andgold.com, which big shout out to Tom for putting that together for us.
4:55 left in the game, 14-14, all knotted up here. Oh, McCourt with a big run. Nice little movement in the backfield. They really should have had him back there, but he leaves the defensive end in the dust.
First down, Blue Streaks in Eagle territory.
I got
We have Francis on the stop, along with Queen.
Don't forget, guys, share the stream. Let everyone know from Geneva. A lot of them don't have anyone or the ability to come and watch it. I think they
4:34, and Madison is moving the ball.
Mm-hmm. Good defensive play by Geneva.
Yeah, I see. You know, I think you see some intensity here because Geneva knows this is it. It's game time. This is it.
Rolling 4:16 and counting. Tie ball game 14-14.
I would not be surprised if we don't stumble into an overtime tonight.
Yep, very possible. First game of the year, first overtime.
First overtime. Madison knows they're only one big play away. And they've really had two because the kid dropped it in the end zone over there, and that should have been a touchdown.
Good defensive play by the Eagles.
Trying to establish that run, but Geneva's furious front four, not letting it happen.
Your 3rd down 8 for Madison.
This is a big third down right now.
This is probably the biggest of the game so far.
But this may be a 4th down play too.
I'm telling you, if Geneva can get the stop here, it's probably a ball game.
Mm-hmm.
We're probably going to give Geneva the win here.
Motion to the right.
He's going to pass. Play. It's over the top, and we got a kid, and no flag. Absolutely no flag.
Really clean. Madison bench.
They can get as mad as they want to. That was clean football. If anything, that's offensive pass interference. Good defense by the Geneva Eagles right there.
Yep. Madison wanted that call, but it was good coverage.
Quarterback appeared to throw that ball trying to draw the flag.
The biggest thing is 4th and 8. Let's see if Madison, the whole night Madison's been trying
4th
to get
and 8, and they might go for it because they know Geneva can't score quickly. Right here, let's see who trusts who.
They got somebody out back here. Punt returner's about on the 10-yard line.
Geneva gonna get the ball on a punt.
Not that great of a punt. Let it go.
He's gonna let it go. No.
Muffed it, and Madison got the ball.
Oh no.
Man, why would you go for it, kid?
By Madison.
That is not good.
Listen, it's a good age to learn from your mistakes, man.
That is a mistake that you're going to have to take on the chin, my friend, but that is a mistake.
You know, a lot of this goes into it. A lot of these guys are playing both ways. So
yep, yeah. I'm not sure if that last-minute decision may cost the ball game. That may cost the ball game.
I'll tell you what,
not sure exactly what happened.
Well within field goal range.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Let's see what happens here, guys.
That's one of the,
that could have been the decision.
Everybody overlooks special teams. Special teams wins more ball games than people realize.
Support the ball carrier.
Let's be honest, they're going to run this out.
We got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. They're going to run that ball off, kick the field goal, and potentially head back to Lake County with this win.
Yep.
That is very unfortunate. I feel terrible for that kid. I can't imagine the disappointment he must feel right now. I'm still not 100% sure what was going on there. Was he trying to field the ball or get out of the way, make the block?
Got out of the way. That ball was rolled in the end zone. Back, and Geneva would have started on their own, 25?
Yeah, that's, end of the game. Maybe kid thought he was going to make a big play.
Listen, 2 minutes left. Madison's marching. Motion to the right.
And he's down.
He got it. It was a great setup.
So we have a minute 50.
Complete to McKeon.
It is 3rd and 5. Madison's got the ball. 1 minute 47. Geneva takes a timeout.
Yeah.
Is that their final?
No, they haven't taken a timeout yet, I don't believe.
I'm trying to see.
They got 2 timeouts.
They got 2. Okay, so we're good.
So Well, they take their time out.
Man, that's
Our
tough.
opportunity here. Listen,
That
this is a
tough.
game. Muff punt by Geneva, which led to Madison recovering and taking over about their 22-yard line.
Yeah, unfortunately, the only thing I can think of is maybe that kid thought he was going to be able to make a play. But he moves into the, it looked like at first he was going to let it go, changes his mind at the last second, doesn't get up, come up with the ball. Madison takes it back. They're right within field goal range. That's a tough pill to swallow. Tough pill to swallow.
Yep, it is. But you know what? You learn, you live and learn. And he'll be all right. Now you just got to come out and make a big play on defense.
That's right.
Recover.
That's right.
He does that. Number 3 plays defense. I'm gonna watch him a little bit, see what he can do to come back out and make a difference here. So.
Yeah, it's a minute. They got a minute 47. It's 3rd and 5. Madison's got the ball. He can make a stop here. They've got 2 timeouts. They did score. They did score a little bit quicker, at the end of the first half. And this is a rivalry game. Anything is possible. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it is getting live in here. For an empty stadium, it sure is loud.
Good for Madison.
All right, Madison in the shotgun set. Motion to the right. Pass.
He's going to pass that ball. They need an interception here.
Oh!
Defense. That's good defense by Geneva. Geneva lives to fight another day.
Great defense.
Pass broken up by Gage Baker.
I think Madison doesn't think their kicker's got it, to be honest.
Send it for Tweedy. Fourth down.
Gage Baker might have been the interception earlier as well. So that's really good defense by Geneva there. Madison is attacking the defensive backfield. They're not getting as much as they want against, the front four. So right here this is a game, folks. What a way to start the year, right? Ladies and gentlemen, field goal, fourth quarter, rivalry game. Can he get it? And he misses it. Geneva lives to fight another day.
Deflected, no good.
Geneva, so here we go.
Left in the ball game, still tied, 14-14.
14-14. So Madison misses a field goal.
Here we go. Special teams is the story of this game. Madison blocks a punt. Geneva muffs a punt. And then Geneva with a big field goal block at the end of the game. They've got the ball, and now they've got a shot to win this thing.
See if Geneva can march down. Here we go, folks. Got a minute 30. Let's see. All night it's been a little bit of a slow moving for Geneva. Let's see if they pick up the pace. They got a minute 30 left.
Scabona under center. Yeah. He's going to give it to the truck.
There he goes.
And there he goes. The big fella going to rumble ahead.
They got to go.
They got a minute 25.
6, 5, 4. It's not a first down. The clock is ticking.
No timeout called. No timeout called. They're going to get right back under center.
Come on, let's go.
I'll tell you what.
Right up to Charlie Taylor. There's a first down that will stop the clock. It's about minute 10. Stops the clock, lets them get reset.
I'll tell you what, Ryan, this is why I don't think I could be a head coach, because at this point, I'm talking about we're spreading them, and it's Hail Mary time. I'm going for the dub.
Oh, they're hurry-up offense still.
Geneva, here we go.
You're going to try to catch them on their toes. Motion to the right.
They got Scabona.
On the keeper.
Jump move.
They got a hold on that play, though. That's going to be tough. Uh-oh. What do we got going on here?
Yep.
That is what their third offensive holding call.
Penalties have been an absolute killer. Ladies and gentlemen, maybe I'm speaking early here. I think we might have an overtime game tonight. Somebody over in Madison making it known they are not happy.
Kid went down.
Oh, who is that? We got a Geneva Eagle down.
Hey, 26 viewers right now. Thanks, guys, for joining the show tonight. Don't forget, tomorrow we'll be streaming live from the Lakeside High School. Yeah, it looks like cramping again. Again, we were talking about earlier. Sam will come back out.
Yeah, it's interesting that cramping has been such an issue tonight. Not very hot. Mm-hmm. There's quite a bit of humidity. But you know what? I think the water situation now is different. Yeah. So you could have kids that maybe aren't hydrating as much as they should be. Yeah,
so everyone knows everyone has to have their own water bottle. I don't know if you've seen, but there's about 60 water bottles down on the Geneva side lined up along the track there. So it was
And you know what? They've got people going up and down, making sure all the social distancing measures are being followed.
Right.
So, really good job to Geneva and their athletic department by making sure that these things don't get out of hand and they don't lose football before it starts.
Yeah. It's been an interesting game, though, so everyone knows just about a minute left, 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Geneva Eagles with the ball on about their 26-yard line.
I think this is overtime, buddy.
Yeah, they got about 70, a little more than 70 yards to go. Unless Chip and the offensive coordinator
so
start
that
to
is
sling
number
the ball a little bit. I'm going to say we're going to go
I think
into
is what
OT.
I'm seeing. I'm going to double check our roster sheet here. Obviously, it was raining, so we don't have the actual roster sheets in front of us. We got to use our phones. So, very, very odd how quiet it got. All right, that's number 57. He gets up. Very good. Good to see the kid get up and walk off the field.
All right, guys, let's get back to action. Geneva's on the field.
That was Jacob Kendall for Geneva, actually down, able to get back up. So Geneva's got the ball. It is 1st and 20.
Let's see. Shotgun set out of that wing tee.
What is going on? They got Scabona. Is he going to throw this thing? Yes, he is.
Wide open.
And I believe if nobody has believed me, I told you the kid can throw the ball.
First down. That's going to stop the clock at 47 seconds. Let's see if they get into their hurry-up offense and roll down there.
Scabona throwing that thing like he's made 100 passes this game.
Here we go. Looks like they're in that.
46, 45, 44. Here we go.
Shotgun set again.
They're going to throw it. Scabona going to let it fly.
Got him open.
To the outside.
That's the number 3. He's the one that gave up the muff punt coming back through.
Number 3 making his way back, baby. Good job, my friend. Number 3 is Cole Smith. Cole Smith able to make that reception. They got 30 seconds. Now, Coach Sorber told me that he's got a kicker that can easily kick. Coach Sorber told me he's got a kicker that might be able to make it at about 45.
Yeah, well, you got about a 10-mile-an-hour wind, so let's find out.
Yeah. Madison gets their kick blocked, so let's see what's going on here.
Yeah.
I still think overtime's happening, but we might get to see something magical tonight.
It's been a heck of a game. Again, guys, 31 seconds left. Geneva just took their second timeout, it looks like. 14-14. Geneva is marching. They're only their 4th pass play of the game. Both passes this series has been
I'm telling you, he put that ball on the numbers, didn't he?
Put it right where it needed to be. Hey, let's get back to action.
It's time to get back to the game. So right now, I'm sure Madison's coach is telling them, let him put it in the air. Let him put it in the air. We'll go grab it.
Let's see. Charlie Taylor is lined up to the left.
Yeah, don't forget they got the juggernaut in the backfield.
Here we go. Another pass.
And he's gonna boot outside. Is he?
You better get rid of it. Go down or get rid of it.
All right. So we got 22 seconds, I think. Is that their final timeout? They're gonna use their final timeout.
So what happens now? Do they go for a kick?
So it's 1st and 10. It's 2nd and 2, excuse me. I believe they used their final timeout there.
Did they get the ball?
That's their final timeout. So do you trust a high school kicker to kick in this situation? Probably not.
No.
If you're Geneva, I think you put a shot in the end zone.
They're on
if it doesn't work out,
line,
put another shot in the end zone and play for overtime.
The 40-yard boot.
You can't run the ball unless you're going right into overtime. Right. But, you got to at least put one shot in the end zone. Yeah. Let Ben Scabona see if he can't win this game.
All right, back to a little bit of action. Timeout Madison.
Timeout Madison. Madison not liking the look.
Getting down to the nitty-gritty here, folks. We don't. Yeah.
I heard field goal. Yep. I heard field goal.
Yeah. Offensive guy down there yelled, make sure field goal's ready to go.
So here's where discipline comes into effect too. So if you're going to run the ball here.
Let's go. Here we go.
So if you're going to run the ball here, you got to trust that your offense is going to run the ball As soon as they're down, they're going to get right back there. You're going to spike it because you got no timeouts.
Well, 2 yards, it will stop the clock momentarily until the ball's
Until the ball's set.
or set. I'm sorry, yeah. So set, you got to get up.
Yeah, so you got to make sure your offense is going to get right back.
I mean,
be able to stop the clock.
But the biggest thing is pass play, incomplete pass.
But you have one piece of miscommunication here, and you've wasted your time.
Again, guys, 19 seconds left. 2nd and 2. Geneva Eagles are marching. 4th quarter, 14-14 tie ball game. Let's see if Geneva can get. I would say they would need about 10 to 15 yards out of this play.
Ladies and gentlemen,
but this is the beautiful part of high school.
What a
Friday night
great way
lights.
to start the season this year.
Snap is back.
Ben Scabona.
Pressure.
He's going to throw it. It's caught by number 3, Cole Smith.
Cole Smith, the guy with the mistake. You got to get up. You got to spike it.
You got to get back to the. You got to get back.
Oh no!
Of course, there's a flag, because why wouldn't there be?
It's on Madison.
It's on Madison. Geneva going to get a shot at the win here.
Here comes the spike. Clock's not ticking.
They got 12 seconds. I might throw it again.
Holding against Madison. First down, Eagles.
Listen,
they are on.
Here it is.
The 10-yard line.
10-yard line.
10-yard line. 12 seconds.
Do they spike it? Spike. Right off the bat. Stop the clock.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get to see a kicker make his money in high school.
Man, and do we have a great shot? Look at this shot right here.
Boy.
Oh, no.
This right here, this is a unicorn.
The mother's behind us.
This is a unicorn out here.
Let's see if he can put it through.
25-yard field goal.
Hey, this is for the win, so you guys know. 7 seconds
You know who I
left.
feel good for is Cole Smith making that big catch.
Big catch.
Yeah.
To put them where they're at. Look at this. Look at this shot. Just
Here
perfect.
we go. Geneva for the win.
Snap down. Kick is up.
It is
good.
Good.
Hey!
Absolutely
Geneva
fantastic.
pulls off.
Geneva.
Hey, there is
Wow.
still 3 seconds left, but what a play.
Oh my God.
Go here.
17-14.
Listen.
Wow.
Why high
Wow.
school football is probably the greatest sport on earth is because of what you just watched right there.
We
You
just
don't
got
get
to watch a high school football game get won with a field goal. When
Yep.
does that happen
Yep.
out here?
Biggest thing now, 3 seconds left is
They
crazy.
got that's right. You got to play smart.
Yep.
You got to play smart. The kicker's mother is behind us. We can hear her
panic
too.
attack.
Yeah, I can only
hyperventilating.
imagine.
Hey, it was great to watch it though.
Yeah, good for him. You know what I mean? And most of the time, you got to wait until late in the year to get this kind of drama. We're getting this on the first game.
Hey, you never know though. Week 6. I'm sorry, Week 7 playoffs. It might be Geneva Madison again.
Boy.
You never know. All right, let's get back to the kickoff and see if this game ends or if we have some crazy razzle dazzle out in that backfield. I'd imagine they're gonna split kick
first of all, yeah, you kick that thing as hard as you can at the ground. You burn off 3 seconds, and Geneva Eagles take the win tonight.
Yep.
That's how that goes. This isn't Chip Sorber's first rodeo.
This should be the final play of the game.
Coach Pete with the clutch call.
Bringing out the spread offense. That's the OC down there running.
They got Big 35. He's probably going to kick it out of the stadium.
The squib kick down the middle.
All right, guys. Special teams.
And that's the ball game, folks.
That's going to be the ball game.
Geneva pulls off the upset. What a game.
You can't ask for much better than that. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
Everybody have a great weekend, and that was my kid.
What a great end to a great game.
Wow, great game.
Please
Can't ask
pick
for
up
another
your trash.
game.
Keep us all safe. Keep each other safe.
Just an amazing turn of events.
Exit the stadium so these kids can go home and have fun with their family.
So there it is, folks.
Geneva Eagles take the victory, 17-4, with the clock ticking down.
I'm talking about drama back and forth.
Yeah.
You've got punts getting blocked, kicks getting blocked, a muffed punt. You've got a kid who's got to kick a field goal to start the year off to win the game against their biggest rival.
Yeah. Hey, big shout out to I know his first name's Cole.
Yeah.
But number 3, listen, he muffed the punt. And like I said, you learn from your mistakes. And you know what? Geneva wouldn't have won this game if he didn't catch that ball.
No, they
I'll tell
don't.
you
Yeah,
that. So,
he gets to make up for it.
number
I'm
3.
sure it's going to be a rough practice for him anyway.
Yeah.
It is not going to be a rough practice for that kicker.
No.
You know, he pulls through in the clutch.
Going tomorrow here.
No.
You know, so they got a soccer kicker out here winning the game for him. What a great game, honestly.
Great night. Let's get over and let's watch Geneva and a little see if Chip yells at him or congratulates him.
I want to give Geneva a big congratulations tonight on pulling out just a fantastic win. Madison plays a beautiful game as well. You know, some big passes, some big plays on both sides.
Yeah, you can't ask again. This is why high school football at its finest, to be honest.
Yeah, you'll never get better than this. This is
better than this.
Coach Pete deserves credit there.
Yep.
Coach Corlew there. Geneva coaches. Coach. Everybody does a great job. What an amazing pullout. What a way to start the year.
Yeah,
what a way to start the year.
There's the man, the myth, the legend. I got to put him on camera real quick. That's Corlew in the red jacket and the high tops. I'm pretty sure those are the same high tops from 05.
That's right.
You know. But yeah, it's been amazing. What an amazing evening. Can't wait for tomorrow. Don't forget, guys, we'll be live streaming the Lakeside versus West Geauga game.
Man, I hope that it was the final score, Ray, was 17 Geneva, 14 Madison. They kick a field goal at the end of the game to win the game.
Yep.
Outstanding. Yep. Outstanding game from both sides. You know, there was some bad. I really felt bad for the kid who muffed the punt, but then he, at the end of the game, makes a big reception, puts them in the field goal range, and they kick the field goal. You can't beat that.
Big shout out to that kicker because that's a spot to be in right there, man.
Madison has
we did have a top 3 hardest positions, and I'll tell you what.
Listen, you're a high school kid, and they said, hey, you got to go out and win the game.
Right. Right. Got one under his belt.
You got to go out and win a game in a game that we've already got a kick blocked.
All right, well, we're going to let you guys go for the evening, I think, and we're going to try to go down there, maybe talk to the coaches, see the feelings, maybe get a couple interviews, so you might catch us here in a little bit. So real quick, thanks again, guys, for joining us. Got it. Thanks again, guys, for joining us. Can't wait to see everyone tomorrow night. Again, we'll be broadcasting the Lakeside versus West Geauga game live.
Hey, Coach Edwards, you got big shoes to fill because this was a heck of a game.
Yep. Oh, you're welcome, Calvin. Sorry, reading some notes. We're in the distance. So thanks again, guys. This is 440 on goal. I'm Ryan, my partner over here, Sam. We'll catch you guys tomorrow, but you might see us here in a little bit. Don't know just yet. So we'll see you guys. See, I think it's.
All right, guys, huge game tonight from the Geneva Eagles, coming up big in the clutch when it mattered. It was an awesome game, awesome on both sides of the ball. Really, really pumped to see everything coming together for the Geneva Eagles, especially Cole Smith muffing that punt, coming up big towards the end, though, making that fantastic reception, which facilitated Ethan Yost, the soccer player who came on as a kicker this year, kicked it through for him. Fantastic. So what we're going to be doing, Ryan and Sam are going to be doing some interviews later. You can catch that on the Facebook Live. I'm going to be signing off here, but look for some commentary on our 440 on Goal page on Facebook. We will be updating on Sunday county leaders. We're going to be doing some articles. You can catch it on 440ongoal.com. This is Tom. I'm signing off. Thank you so much for joining us. We topped out at the most YouTube viewers we've ever had, so we want to keep that rolling. Be sure to like and follow us on Facebook and here on YouTube so you can always get fresh 440 on Goal content. Thank you guys so much. Thank you to the Goalie Nation. We're out of here. Have a good night.